welcome. Hello. Welcome to yet another Tales and Critical Fails here on the D&D ASMR podcast. Don't tell anyone we started because that ruins the fun. That everybody who hates ASMR is gone. Hello. Welcome to our 33rd session of Woes of the Wildland. We just with an audience from the king on the host. Go ahead and say hi, people, as now I'm unable to unmute you, as for once... Oh, well, you jumped too soon. I didn't finish.
They're not hearing us.
Now they can hear you.
Oh, God.
And we stick the dismount.
It's a disaster.
Yes. Hi, people. First
Hi,
time.
people.
We are back. Our hero have just in the heart of Kingdom Estalosia, in the continent Storaria, our heroes have reached the city of Valamir, and after long pleading, political intrigue, they have managed an audience with the king through quite usual manner. As our heroes are frontiersmen by trade, not for the life of city folk, they have found the life of politics quite difficult, and in trying their best and breaking the law a little along the way, they've
I don't know what you're talking about.
come up with a plan
I haven't any proof yet. Right.
to gain audience with the king by gaining his attention through stirring a parade outside his keep. You have managed to call his name forth. A large population of citizens at your back, chanting and calling for King Valis of the city of Valamir to step forth and join you on a hunt to take down a mysterious dark creature whose ominous calls echo from across the lake, bringing bad omens of what is to come. You have called upon the king's ego, and you have gotten response in a rather dramatic manner. Stepping forth from his balcony, the king outstretched his arm. The young lad that he is called forth magically to him. As he stepped forth, he lunged from the balcony in a grand show of recklessness, as well as magic, teleported to the ground in front of him. They applaud, called that he would join you on tonight's hunt. As you have gathered, citizens of Valamir, for a parade in his honor, leading through the streets out of town, you now, with the people of the town of Brenfield, allied with the Blood Pact group of goblin, approaching mercenary band, one that wishes their doom and would see no resistance raised against them. As you, the town of Brenfield, and the goblinoids flee in, approaching Order of Avarek, you now plea for an audience with the king, to beg for room within his walls for the goblinoid folk. With a grand display given by the king, He lands in front of you all, outstretches his hand. It has been a long time, my people, since I have gotten the chance to partake in a mighty hunt. And what better time than now for me to show myself to you than in a great display of vigor and vitality in front of my very kin. I call to you, people of Valamir, in celebration, for today is a great day, and we rejoice. Go now, take to the streets and celebrate as we march to victory. Music begins to play once more as merriment takes to the street, as a parade begins in full, and the musicians about town begin as marching with a sudden bang from the gates swings open the doors to the fort. Swinging wide, you watch as the crowd is forced back suddenly, as marching from the front of the keep comes a retinue of soldiers, adorned in silver and green. One by one they march, in unison with banners and pikes at the ready. They march outward and begin to disperse amongst the crowd, creating a wide spread for diplomats to begin to march out in front of the keep. As they do, you hear shouts, "Lord Valis, please down from there before something happens," as a advisor marches out surrounded by guards on every side. And as with another he vanishes, he appears in front of you, Cruz, in the visage of Whirl, of course. At the time, he steps forward and goes, "Sir, what is your name?"
My name is Whirl.
Well,
And yours?
he laughs. Are you serious? Well, my name is Niles. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Niles! Pleasure to meet you.
Go ahead and make for me, really briefly. Actually, let me go check what the last roll was. Make an insight check for me. As he reaches out to grasp it. You grasp it?
I will grasp his hand.
Firmly grasp it as
Battery
he does
low.
yours.
Charging battery.
This is a beautiful young man. He too has his chest open bare to the world as he wears a very low-cut shirt, revealing his muscly skin. He is smiling wide with a grin as he meets you, turning his face more toward the crowd to get his best side. A 9. You are taken aback by his beauty and charm. A man
Is this
of
the
also
guy that I
beauty and charm.
spoke to through Queenie?
No.
Oh.
That's the king.
This is the king
No.
you're greeting right now.
Oh!
Yeah, if you weren't following, he
I'm sorry.
teleported
He
in front of
teleported
you.
in front of you.
Okay. Sorry. No, yes.
He
I wouldn't have
is.
asked him. I know.
That is why he asked if you were joking. I got you. To be fair, did you know his first name?
We knew Niles. I have it in my notes.
We knew that it was Niles.
Okay.
We like met at the end of last session too. He like
True.
pulled me up onto the thing.
Oh, right, true, because you're up there as well. Well, actually, he would teleport you down
So,
As you, actually, if I'm not mistaken, let me double check. I believe he has. That's.
Good old dimension door.
Here it is. Oh no! Up here it is. Okay.
If nothing else, there's a bird there to fly you down.
Plastic, please. You, important because we're going into it. But you watch as the two of you are flipped in front of the crowd as you're introducing each other. He speaks to you and goes, yeah, you're kind of taken aback by his charm and sort of guile as well, as he gives you sort of a matching grin. He's got a a swoop of blonde hair, but it goes white at its very tip. Very sort of oddly, just hit the ends of his like waft of hair, just kind of whisks away great, and it blows as he puts his head about. He is incredibly charming, and as he grins toward the crowd, he plays it to his advantage. He goes, well, tell me, world, what are we hunting?
some sort of crazy ass big bird. I don't know. My friends actually have a better idea of what it is than I do.
Some big bird. Well,
Big ass bird.
I better break out my biggest bow. All right. Well,
that seems about right to me.
He looks down toward his advisors, who are sort of like sweeping around him with soldiers now as they're pushing the crowd back and sort of making way around for you. You guys are even pushed back as well as these soldiers come in and go, out of the way, make way, King's Guard, move through! As they sort of just like start pushing through people.
Yeah, I'll move out of the way.
And they surround sort of the podium that Whirl and the king are currently on. As sweeping up is a familiar-looking man, as the first advisor out the door with Soldier is the man you remember from Queenie's. This would be Gunther Chamoff. He goes, he comes sweeping up and he goes, well, my lord, I thought we had talked about such acts and what today's events might be entailing. Looks toward you and goes, excuse me.
Hi.
Hello.
I walk
Where's
up to
Queenie
him.
right now? On your shoulder?
She's on my shoulder 100%. And I just give him a smile.
I believe we have spoken once already.
Have we spoken before?
Looks toward companion. He watches he just conjures forth a raven, puts it on his shoulder, goes,
Interesting. Pleasure to meet you, though finally in person.
well, I see you have made a decision, and one we are not quite prepared for within the fort, my lord. I would advise you to return inside for us while we prepare some sort of retinue. The king goes, I don't think I'll be needing that. These folk look mighty tough.
There is
Yeah.
a hunting party waiting for us as well.
Yeah, you hear that one? He said, there's a hunting party waiting for us. So we should be good. Looks like
We
you got
figured
some-
you might bring your own security, but we should have it covered if you do not.
Right. Well, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like you gathered about 12 guards to secure this area quite aggressively. in the time that I sort of spoke with this fine man. 12 sounds like good enough, like a good number of people to keep one man safe, don't you think? Don't y'all think? He looks toward you guys.
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely, yes.
In addition with the other people, of course.
Right, with addition with the other people, like he said.
More than enough.
That's way too many, honestly. Especially with...
It would probably distract from the hunting and give away position.
Yeah, besides, there is a parade going on. What if things get out of control in the parade? Am I right?
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's also some like
Well,
there's other like townsfolk also around you just going like, yeah, no, that's right. Chiming in. And just this
What if we
I'm a
destroy the
big
town?
ruckus.
What if we
this advisor is just glaring daggers at all of you and the king, just all together.
One commenter in the back of the crowd. I'm gonna make a ruckus later.
The advisor's just like, get him.
He admitted to a crime. He admitted.
The advisor just goes, my lord, you have to understand, there are
It's Caden.
men. Keep tight with the guard and these fine people here, and he points to you all. And if anything goes awry, do not be afraid. Take action. You watch as they all just sort of move in and sort of hold position around you all. As he goes sweeping back toward the keep. You hear him shouting as he gets in the door, and it just like echoes throughout the fort inside. The king just looks toward you all and goes, he is going to be mighty cross with me later. I'm just here about it.
I'll lean over to the king and just whisper, I don't think he likes me very much.
I don't think he likes me very much. I'm the king. Anyway, so he starts walking down the side of the sort of small stage he's on. Like the guards are tight to move with him. As you guys kind of like can freely move around them. The king goes just like, come on now, walk with me. It looks like performers are playing out front. I want to go watch.
Right, yeah, we have quite the display of bards making their way around. It's pretty impressive.
I could hear. I love a good song. So tell me, what do y'all know about this hunt? What's the prey? What are we doing? Where are we meeting? What's the story? You can see the guards sort of like tightly close in as more shouting comes and guards are coming out of the front of the keep.
This giant creature has been terrorizing the wildlife and the travelers south of the city in the forests. It is our duty to clear this path for the good of the people and the
They
entire.
also believe it to be a bad omen.
Yes,
Well,
those of us who are superstitious, of course.
there are quite a few superstitious folk out. How much?
Well, I
It's a
admit
giant-
I'm a little stitious.
It's a giant raven.
That's an ominous foreboding to say the least. Well, I haven't really gone on a hunt in quite some time. I've been sort of itching to get back out there, but if y'all say it prime time to be hunting, no better time than now.
We believe it is a good time to show everyone is working together.
Right. I think every time is a good time for that.
Of
And
course.
Togetherness is the thing that this country together. It's us, beasts, wilds, get us. Stick together. Anywho, so where are we meeting for this hunt? You watch as he says that, sweeping up through the guards are more guards, and they sort of like close in around the civilians who are sort of like around. You watch as they're quickly like pushed out as guards kind of like close in, and like advisors also sort of start to flock. You can see like a couple chasing after the king, just going, my lord, as he like waves them off. Along with the guards runs up forth a couple other folk. First and foremost, somebody you met. He's kind of an older man. Oh yeah, you'd seen him when he had commanded people to let the people in momentarily. He sweeps up, and you watch as he sort of just like silently makes orders to a couple of nearby guards, and he goes, yes, I would also like to be privy to where we're going, as I've got orders to place and things to see to. Sweeping up on the other side as well comes a rather important-looking drow with long white hair and heavy armor. She sort of sweeps up on the other side on a horse, looking down at a lot of civilians who just give her a wide berth, as she looks down and goes, a impromptu adventure for the king like this is not advised by anyone within his guard, and we need to take precautions, she says, quite disdain. The king looks at her and just goes, Kelrena, how are you? Nelson, over to the older man. He looks towards you guys and goes, they're cool. They're in charge of who watches me and my protection.
Well, the bulk of the hunting party will be meeting on the eastern gates, and we will be setting out from there. The hunting party will know more about the route. We are
I forgot the
charged
hunting
with
lodge's
getting...
name, but we were gonna meet at that hunting lodge.
I thought we had said like the...
Well, we're meeting people from the hunting lodge then, but I feel like that's a good name to say because they would recognize it. I can't find it in my notes.
It is named after business. Maybe you should look for.
It is Marissa's big game hunting.
It is. He goes, so we're going east of here. Or, I'm sorry, west of here. Right. Well, go get set up. We'll be through once we tend to the festivities. He says to the two. You see as Kelrena, the dark elven woman, just sighs, looks straight, and sort of rides off on her horse as you can see the older man just nods, salutes, stops as you guys pass on and continue walking. He goes back to the keep, and you can see he eventually rides past not a few moments later. As a number of knighted horsemen do start to head past. You have a retinue of guards assisted by none other than Miss Stan, who Dragonborn is present at the time, and he sweeps up toward the king and salutes, and he just goes, my lord, I am sorry if you are going to suffer any consequences from my actions in today. He goes, Mistan, how the hell are you? And he wraps him up in a hug. You can see Mistan just doesn't move. He's still in like full salute. As he gives him a hug. What are you doing? Don't be such a sour sport. Mistan, it's been some time. Come on, let's go. I want to check out some of these booths. And you can watch as the king just kind of like takes to one of the side booths at the nearby, at like the nearby of this sort of parade that's forming. The streets of Valamir are filled with people now, and the king has got like a crowd forming around him that is held off by guards, a sort of circle around this like swath of people with shields out, pikes, and banners, just like kind of like holding people at bay as you and some nearby advisors, Miss Stan, you can watch sweeping up as well soon after comes Councilperson Santi. As more and more people show up, you can see as Ivan Stoyanova, the financial advisor, comes up and like shakes hand. They like share a laugh for a moment, but they kind of like mingle around the circle of guards as the guys just drift through this huge parade that is formed. The town is in full affairs as now it is filled with people leading from Fort Vallis all the way to the western gate. As you guys follow the king, he turns to you all and goes, "So, what do y'all want to talk to me about? I understand this isn't just a hunt. I'm not an idiot.
Well, I think the biggest thing is getting our people inside the walls. We've got an army coming down from the north and a bunch of people defenseless outside your walls.
What are your people?
The people of Brentfield and the goblin tribes from the north.
Are the people of Brentfield being held outside the wall? Looks
Not just
perplexed.
people of
No.
Brentfield.
Not technically.
They come and go as they please. They
The
just
tribes are the
feel
ones that they're
displaced.
concerned about.
The tribes, from what I understand, are outsiders. Is that not right? They're from the mountains
So
to
the
the
people
north.
of Brentfield.
I
They
mean,
are outsiders, but they came to us for help, and we promise to help them. And if we help them, they will help us defeat this enemy, and then be on their way. The
All
best
they
way to
want is a
avoid them,
place to stay.
yes,
They're not
I would say
looking
the
for
best way to
conflict.
avoid them is to help them.
Right.
When we made a pact with the people, or the tribes, it was whatever their fate was, so would be ours and the people of Brentfields. So as long as the tribes are being held outside of the city, so are the people of Brentfield.
Right. That's mighty noble of you. Why?
They've been burned in the past by people like us, and we're not keen to let it happen again.
I see. Well, what do you owe them that made y'all make this agreement? I understand y'all were attacked by them.
They spared us.
Well, I wouldn't say they spared us, but they
Forces?
listened to us.
Yes.
Rather than creating even more death and destruction
we
and
came with
forcing
them.
us.
We came with them. We came to them with an opportunity of a partnership, in a sense, because the way we saw it, they were ransacking Brentfield and were going to continue to flee from this Order of Averix indefinitely. And we figured that if we worked together, we could stop the Order.
There were
Especially with
natural
your
hostilities between them and the town, and then we just helped them talk it out. And from that point on, we've been eating together, sleeping together, traveling together.
The
Protecting
enemy of
one
my
another.
enemy is my friend.
You're talking about unity.
Yes,
Correct.
uniting all of us in this, Estalosian continent. At least, this coast. The Valimir, Glengrove, Brentfield. All of us come together, even the mountains in the north, to defend ourselves, our homes, from these people who come based out of solely hatred.
He was looking at baubles at one of the nearby stands. this. He like leans up against it and nods. Right. You can see like the fucking stand owners fawning right now, freaking out as he leaves and starts to walk away. Yeah, he starts to walk away, and the cart just gets swarmed with people buying every piece of jewelry he touched. Which he smiles as he walks away, as he fully knew that as he touched every piece in the place. He starts to walk away, and you guys are issued to follow, of course, as he goes, "Well, Esther be praised. That is something upon itself that's hard to scoff at. Well, tell me then, who is this enemy where?"
That would be the Order of Averex.
What do you know?
I must admit, we have not come into contact with them personally.
Well, we have come into contact with one. We found a spy initially, a scout, if you will. Originally, we disbanded of them after we tried to figure out as much information as we could.
We also know they did burn Brenfield to the ground.
Yes.
Right.
The smokestacks in the distance the other day was definitely the town of Brenfield being burned.
The tribe claims that they're coming down with a holy fire
Yes,
to get rid of everyone that doesn't follow their religion.
They're almost like a cult. They're so fanatically following this religion. The god of Averex, I believe. They call themselves the Order of Averex. They've been known to not be very accepting of any bestial races in the past. Mostly
as well as anyone who
being
doesn't
made up
believe
of
in their cause.
Yes, mostly being made up of humans and whatnot, but surely that doesn't bode well for this countryside.
Right. No, it wouldn't. I see. I have been advised of this by my Commander General. He tells me, though, the best course of action, healing up our walls.
We wish to convince you through this hunt that letting us in will only be an asset to Valamir. Not only will we pull our weight, but we will bolster the defenses and guarantee success in an otherwise unsure battle.
I understand our intent not to battle. And if we are to speak on this, I advise you lower. Men, wide of berth. That's an order. Watches.
I apologize, sir.
spread.
You asked.
I understand. I'm not.
We can get into the more political means after the festivities if you'd like.
That might be wise, but I'm interested, to say the least. My advisor have told me that it is unwise. We would not have the provision. See, with both your people and ours has with it all.
Well,
With Brenfield out of commissions and our shipments from the year-end harvest likely not coming no more, we are at a disadvantage when it comes to food wares. I fear this was a strategic play by this Order of Averex.
well, given time, we have some ways to help combat this. Partially successful hunt will help bring some of the game back to the forest south of us, which will open opportunities for us to collect
Provisions.
food provisions before the order gets here. Grovekeeper, my friend here, also has some magical ways of helping. Not foolproof, but helpful nonetheless.
I don't know what y'all can do. We're about to lose our farmland. We'll be under siege in 2 weeks by this Order of Averex. Not even, if we're lucky. a week time.
Yeah, they're pretty close on our tail, I won't lie.
But if
You won't
if
be
we
able-
all do come together, maybe you don't even have to stay within your walls. You could work with everyone and defend the farmland. Keep them from pushing in. This would bolster your numbers by a lot, which would be a risk for food, but a bolster for strength.
I lower my voice. I do urge you, sir, if we can find a way to fortify the path to Valamir, I think that takes precedence over this hunt. We can take care of the
The
beast.
tribes are used to fighting in open fields and forests and the like.
I feel what you said is true. And I
Trust
think-
me that we wouldn't cause all this
No.
disturbance if it wasn't important.
I fear what you said is true about forest, that is. If this hunt is not taken care of, well, won't be prepared. I think hunt may be very important. And rather than hiding or fighting, advise running, as it may not be the prudent get citizens outside the wall, safe secondary locations. We can't hold the city for long. But this is all precautionary. We do not know what the Order of Averett wants. We do know what they don't like. He looks over. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We actually kind of know something they're looking for.
What is that?
They have a prophecy.
Let's see.
About a. I'll lean forward and I'm gonna whisper into the king's ear. And say, they're looking for a man of ice who will burn the world.
Let's see. What the hell does that mean?
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm not
Yeah, we're not sure exactly what it means.
right. Yeah.
It's kind of
Perhaps-
stumped us. We've been on the
Perhaps we
lookout.
might theorize on its meaning when there's less people around.
Right, I see. Make a.
Now, I don't know if it would still be active, but last session, at least Whirl
Yeah.
had enhanceability for charisma.
Well, I'm proficient
I
in
gave-
this.
But
No,
we've been
Guy
walking,
should
we've
have it
been
now.
walking around.
It
Yeah.
should be. It should
So-
be active for a bit longer.
It's an hour
But,
long, so
no
if
check
you
needed.
have that, maybe.
He picks up a little bit of your drift there.
Mhm.
And nods in understanding.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily trying to hide from him. I just like,
No, no,
like,
no.
whoa,
he
we're
gets,
like in
he
the
gets
middle
a,
of
he
the
gets
yeah,
a we'll talk about it later vibe. He
yeah.
understands. You watch as he sort of like mingles about the crowd a bit. You watch as what he moves to the edge of his guards and sort of like greets a couple of people and then comes back to you all. He goes, look, I'm sympathetic to your cause. I think it is, of course, the prudent measure here. I do worry that we cannot do it, however. We need to come up with a plan to make it possible. And I think, while we're on this fine hunt, we talk it out. What do you think? I think
Well,
we
we do
sensible
have a
folk
couple
can come to an
ideas.
agreement.
We do have a couple ideas that are already somewhat in the works.
Walk with me then. Talk with me. Any emotion on? We need to wait till we're in private. The hunt might be perfect for that.
no, for some of these ideas,
We do see you're not entirely alone. There are advisors around you. Like,
I think he's
for
trying to
instance-
hint to you like we should talk about it later.
For
Like he
instance-
doesn't want you to bring it up right now.
Yeah, for instance, you do see Helrena, the sort of the drow woman, does kind of return and hang out amongst their
Okay.
guards for a bit, as well as Gunther, Shamon, the sort of arcane advisor, returns as well and hangs out rather close to you, listening in. Ivan
Yeah,
stays close
talk
as
about
well.
it later.
But if you wish to, like, if it is like above board stuff, he is fine.
I was just gonna mention
must-
the people moving. I didn't
Ah.
think that was a big deal. That we'd kind of talked with what's his name?
Councilman Laumi?
Allow me.
Laumi, right? Yeah, that guy. About a option of moving people from what we were looking for, Old
Their
Town
homes.
into their homes from
From-
Old Town into Willow Heights, or no, East.
Lakeshore Rounds into Willow Heights.
No,
and
no, you were right. Lake.
No?
Oh yeah,
you were
Lakeshore,
right. Okay.
Lakeshore rounds into
Into
Old Town.
Willow Heights.
into Old
Willow
Town
Heights.
and Old Town into Willow.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then us into Lakeshore Rounds. Right?
Yes.
Right.
That would be the most ideal, but that would be a lot of fucking.
That'd be a lot of moving.
Yeah.
I think it would be easier if we could get the people just from Lakeshore Rounds to move into Willow Heights. That
I
may
mean,
not be
if
as
the
big.
king said something about evacuating, so let's
The king goes, well, I
But,
could
yeah.
order a royal decree to force sort of a migration of folk. I assume East Willow Heights is sort of Laumi's child, and he wants the richest of folk paying him instead of Shadow Cloak over there in Old Town. I assume
Well,
that's what you're
and-
talking.
I
If
get
I-
the sense that he's invested quite a bit of gold into the area and wishes to get some back on his investment.
I could order a royal decree to move folk, but Ivan, or I'm sorry, as he says this, Gunther Shamov goes, "My lord, we talked about this. If you did such an act, it could cause riots in the street. People are not so easily taken from their homes in Old Town. They're very attached to the history and culture, whatnot.
One thing that did not occur to me until the great king, His Majesty, mentioned, what if we had the people move further back, allow the warriors and the soldiers to defend Valamir, and allow us to hold up for longer while the people move somewhere safer? We've seen that the Order moves systematically, one by one, city by city, along the path. I feel as if we moved the people back to Glengrove, or even further back to Wilkins Pass, or even to the Sutherland Guard or Catalima.
My
We could
lord,
buy some time.
these forces are not as much of a threat as they speak. If we bar our gates and hold the wall, they will not harm us. There's no need to cause evacuation.
We are talking longevity here. Of course we will be safe, but for how long? Holding 1,000
Especially
people...
after if we're forced to blow the bridge to Glengrove to stop them from advancing down.
I want,
Again,
from every. We've all taken a active role in this conversation, which is fitting. I want
Mhm.
ability. I want persuasion checks from everybody.
Okie dokie.
Group check.
All right.
You know me.
there's
Good
no
old
way that
wordsmith.
our I guess it's a persuasion, so I'm not
Ooh,
proficient
thank
in
you,
it. So
dice.
never mind.
24.
I still get advantage from the
6.
ability, though, right?
That
It
is
sounded like it, yes.
0.
18.
I think
got
it's-
a 16.
I think it's canon that Hogs is just very unsettling.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's a
I'm
corpse
trying not
that's
to
looking
talk,
at you.
but you still get everybody.
It's fine. No,
It
look,
is-
I want to encourage you talking. That's why this group check is fine. Like I want to say, like this is fine.
No, I mean we all rolled high
I mean, I
except for
definitely
Hog, so it
did
kind of
my
tracks too.
It does.
Yeah.
He's just
And it's
ugly,
like- it's
so
like-
like occasionally the ugly guy chimes in. But he has to look down. and go,
I tried to
"Don't look
only
down.
talk about
Don't
the
look
order
down.
because
Keep
I
the
was the
eyes
one
up
who knew
here.
something about the order.
Every time Hugs says something, Grovekeeper just slides in front.
Eyes up here. Eyes up here. Don't look down.
Guy just kind of moves his mouth the way that, like in the same way, to make it seem like he's talking.
Sorry,
Even
Cruz.
though we're completely different voices.
Sorry, Guy. What did you get?
I got a 18. Yeah, 15 plus 3.
You could have really used a natural 20 right now. Did you roll with advantage?
Yeah,
Cruz?
I did. I rolled a.
Cruz.
Oh,
What?
Did you roll with advantage?
I did not. I can really.
they each. Yeah, no, you and
No,
I should each have
24.
advantage. Ooh.
It's definitely only on one of you.
Yeah,
no, because Grovekeeper.
I have it
Grovekeeper
on
did
Whirl.
it too.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
got both.
Chris said it was still up for a little bit, so Whirl still
Mhm.
has theirs.
Yours. Sorry, did you roll higher?
No. 24.
Awesome.
If it was deception, I'd have a 21.
The king goes. It does seem quite challenging to convince a folk to move when they don't have to. The threat that is approaching outside our north gate, not much of an army to take a city. Admittedly, we don't have forces within our walls to take it so seamlessly. But if, and he looks to his advisors, we let in these fine folk on our northern gate, we would, he says with his eyes wide. However, I don't think turning to bloodshed is the best idea. We can hold the wall, and I think that should suffice. I don't want to put lives on the line where I don't have to. That's what my dad did. I'm not my dad.
I appreciate your want to preserve life. That is also our goal here.
See that.
I do not know what the answer would be. I too would wish to somehow convince the Order to make their way back where they came.
I think I have an idea. And I'll talk it over with Ivan if it's possible. Ivan, I have an idea.
I do not wish to intrude, Your Majesty, but as people who have been put into this role by the people of Renfield, and in light of representation, I think at least somebody from our group should be part of these conversations.
This is just to see if I'm not an idiot for thinking of it, and if it's even possible, but make a persuasion check yourself.
Mm-hmm. Jeez. Okay, 13.
He goes, let me speak with Ivan for a bit. I'll get to you all in just a minute. Go take to the festivities. I think people want to see some other faces. Some charismatic folk. Looks toward you, Cruz. It says something to be able to draw a crowd like that. Go show your face for a bit while I talk to my advisors. Think I might.
Walk away, Sid.
And you watch as he sends you off, as he like sort of goes off, and you can see he speaks to a very frustrated Gunther and a very intrigued Ivan.
Can I slide a hand high five to Cruz?
Don't
Slide me some
roll sleight of
skin.
hand.
He just
but
doesn't want him to
you
get
can
seen.
high-five him. The crowd
Yeah,
is
because it's not like any of us did any work for you either.
the crowd is huge. As the king leaves your perimeter, you're swarmed by people, and there's no sleight of hand necessary. Is the point. You are just in a thick crowd suddenly as the king sweeps away for a bit. You guys are left
I
to the
definitely keep track of all my belongings. I don't like being surrounded by people.
The parade is slowly moving west on the side of town as the sun sets. The storm has broken from earlier today, and the sun is out. The clouds are clearing as it is beginning to set. It is midday. It's just after midday. It's beginning downward descent. But you guys have like a sort of parade which has lined the main road, the western gate. What are you guys doing?
We should probably go meet up with the hunting party, right? Let them know that the king will be here shortly.
I'm gonna go over to some of those shops and just kind of mingle with people, maybe buy a few trinkets.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see if there's anything of interest, if there's anything that might be useful, at an armament shop or a armor,
Should all stay together.
Yeah, we'll just kind of make our way through towards the eastern gate. How does
So-
that sound? Like we kind of walk along the parade route and see the
Fine with
shops.
us going around.
Yeah, kind of diplomatically waving and showing our faces.
You guys do so. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I mean, what am I? I think I'm wearing just regular armor. If I have studded leather,
I got some spare hide
take
armor. I mean, if we even wanted.
So, with this parade drawing the king out, all shops in the city are mostly for a long.
mm-hmm.
Everybody has come out to this event.
Yeah.
Closed their shop if not, but there is a smithy along the parade route.
Right, but
There
like
are
the little,
the
bubble shops that,
plenty of small shops that you're looking for, like trinkets and baubles.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like for weaponry or armor.
Weaponry. Yeah. Okay.
You
Stores,
But like, if you're also looking for like interesting little like fancy stuff, just go ahead and everybody, if that's what everybody's doing, go ahead and make a perception check.
Actually,
What's that?
never mind. No. It wouldn't make
I was
sense.
considering investigation, but I'm like, I'm gonna be nice to you.
15.
Just perception. I'll roll it in Foundry. Normal. Well, that sucked. 13.
I mean, I got a 16. I mean, Grovekeeper would maybe only really be looking for like more natural things, I guess. I don't know, like plants or I guess something shiny, but I mean, you have all my money.
True.
I'm also gonna be like, as we move through the crowd, just saying hi to literally everybody we run into. Like, hi, how you doing? Great to see you. Thanks for coming out. Oh, you such a great. I love your shit. Man, that hat matches your eyes.
Make a performance.
Performance.
Yeah, how good are you at faking this happiness?
Performance that's
21.
underused. You life of the party. Given as much reverence as the king himself, as your hand had just recently clasped him in the public eye, you're
just like a cool breeze on a hot day. I don't know why, but for some
Right.
reason.
You and your companions are actually all the rage. And you guys are just sort of like
I would like to avoid that rage as much. As possible.
You are recently canonically ugly.
So just
so-
constantly hiding
Yeah,
under
I just
Grovekeeper.
try and
Under my
avoid
cloak at all
all
times.
attention.
100%. Yeah, you can do so. a lot of people kind of like swoop up to you, and small kids run away screaming as they can get a glimpse under their hood.
Except for that one weird kid.
Except for that
that's
one
like
weird
enamored
kid.
with you.
Yeah. He keeps following you around, showing him his like stick and hoop game.
There's definitely a point where I turn
There's
to him and I
always
go,
one.
Go away!
That
show him
only makes him
the
like you
deep
more,
and
though.
try to
Unfortunately.
Make
you
an
know?
intimidation check.
Oh, of course.
You're trying to scare off a masochist. Like that's not gonna work.
14.
He is startled around the corner, and out of sight.
That is exactly. I continue to keep an eye out for
His return.
suspicious or bad people.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that too, sure.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm on the look. I forgot. Yeah, I'm not looking for any fucking thing. I'm looking out for fucking Vampire Man.
Okay.
I'm
I forgot
distracted.
about that.
Cruz
I'm not
isn't paying
changing my
attention
dice roll.
to
I'm
the-
sticking with it.
I forgot about Vampire Man.
Yeah, we know you.
Yeah,
The
I
whole
forgot.
time at the beginning of the session, you're like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. In the session, oh yeah, I forgot about the vampire, buddy.
We know you forget constantly. It's okay.
Well-
That's what
Well,
we're.
I'm thinking that
You
I'm
also
gonna
saw
die
Mason
in the
out
hunt.
there.
Not,
You also
Yeah.
saw
Other
Mason
times,
out there.
okay,
Like
totally.
you got lots of issues going on right now.
I don't think that was Mason though.
I
I'm pretty
mean, why
sure
wouldn't it
was
have been?
Al-
We didn't take his body with us.
No, but
It
I'm
was-
pretty sure it was Alandir who was looking.
Yeah,
at
no.
Mason.
We gentle reposed
But
him.
why
There's
wouldn't-
No way it's Mason.
It could have been. We did the math. Remember? It was possible.
Yeah, but like it would have had to, like that same day.
Oh man, he would have had to had like a specific plan out for the people that ruined his other plan. That
Okay, but to
sounds
be fair,
unlike
it's
him.
Super far away.
I'm just saying it's not impossible that you also have
definitely
a soon-to-be vampire on you. Like we shouldn't be like, that's not gonna happen. It could. I remember last session we like did the math. We were like, it could have happened. Gentle repose would have worn off.
Yeah.
Don't you have to like keep the coins on their head?
You
or
guys,
something?
you
Or
guys
is that a
move through the
different thing?
streets, and you can see like a number of small booths with various trinkets, jewelry, fine, sort of fine things on display of like of different qualities, and the occasional booth that you pass does have you do see a booth filled with like various different vials and potions. It's not extensive, but you can see like 5 different colored potions, which make you go, ooh, he's got a collection.
Hey guy, maybe you should look at those potions
You can see
before this hunt.
you can see there is a person selling a single necklace, which gives you sort of and but he keeps shouting, "Magic necklace! Got your
I walk up to
magic
him.
necklace!" You walk up to him.
Yeah,
He goes, "Are you
Go on,
looking for a magic necklace, sir?"
I've already got one, thank you. And I walk
Okay, magic necklace. And he
Bristol's new bookstore? No!
uh,
Snub the vendor fucking hard.
Nope.
we went to Grovekeeper and I once went to a
Ren-
over.
Ren
Actually,
Fair.
shit, I've got 2 magic necklaces.
Yep. I was
One
just
of
on your
our
character
friends.
sheet. Very funny. Yeah, we were at a Ren Fair and we just walked past like the first shop in it, and they're like hanging out the shop, and it's like, "Want to check out Bristol's newest bookstore?" And my friend goes, "No," and just keeps
like
walking.
full volume, cutting with every he was the
Without
loudest
hesitation,
thing.
just like you, just exactly like that. It was just like,
And
no!
I immediately died laughing, like in front of the shopkeeper and everything. I was like, "That was too funny, Kevin."
Anyway,
I will walk over to him and say, once I get after I get 10 feet away, I'll just turn back around and walk over. What's so magic about the necklace?
the beads are little contained fireballs.
Oh yeah. Insight check.
Insight check.
Natural 1.
Oh,
There are
nice.
little contained fireballs.
How much you?
Because look,
How
there's
much
four
you
of
have?
them.
sold on it. Pretty sure Guy had all
You
mine.
can see there's
on
like
me,
4
so-
rubies hanging from a chain.
How much you asking for it?
How much you got?
That's not what I
Not a
said.
good sign. That
That's
is
not
not
a-
a good sign.
I already got 2 magic necklaces. I'm good.
Okay.
How about a trade?
How about a trade?
I kind of like mine better. Plus, I can already make fireballs.
What?
I shoot a fireball up into the air.
Okay. Okay.
Buddy, we're going on a hunt!
Hey, your warlock is
Make
showing.
a performance check.
The guards and
In a fucking
advisors
crowd.
watching us?
In a
17.
crowd.
Sorry, what's the range on fireball again? 90 feet?
No, way longer.
It's like
150.
150.
50.
150.
150.
I just need to make sure it's 100.
I'm quite familiar with that spell.
Yeah, I'm shooting it as far up into the sky as I can shoot.
Yeah. You
Some-
guys hear
add
a
some
loud...
prestidigitation, make it like a firework.
You guys hear a little bang
I can't.
and
do
an
that.
explosion as numerous people just look up and a wide berth is suddenly given from this stand and whirl. As he stands
I
there
turn
in front of
I extend my arms and be like, "Eh, pretty awesome, right?" And do a little like hop and a skip.
you get like a spattering of applause that then turns into like cheers as people start to like fill in again. You skip away. You can see the
These
guy at
make
the booth
no
is just
sense
like,
to me.
magic necklace shoots fireballs like you had just previously seen a moment ago, just like my necklace.
Yeah, you just made it. You
That
might
power
actually sell
can
that
be
now.
yours, an average citizen with the power to throw fireballs.
Hard to believe.
You watch as he like stops for a second, and you can see him like internally think. Magic necklace.
It's a good grift, all right.
So stupid.
You.
I'm sure we'll have an hour downtime between now and the hunt that I can take a short rest.
Hey guys, I know we're going on this super big hunt, but can I please take a nap? Thank you.
All right, come right
I
into
mean,
Grove
it's gonna
Keeper's
take
arms.
us a little while to get out
I'll
there.
carry you
I
like
don't
the
need to be
baby you
present
are.
for all the conversations, so
I'll carry you like the baby you are. Come take a nap.
no, I'll just
taking
pop
that.
into my necklace, have Queenie carry me. Good.
Did you hop in it today?
Guy.
You guys are.
No, I hopped in it last night.
in a thick crowd,
Mhm.
surrounded by people. A lot of people are who like come. Go, hey, nice spell. That was really cool. How did you do that? Coming in and talk to Cruz. Some people are like, I've always wanted to learn magic. Can you teach me a thing?
You
While your friends are sort of like keeping an eye out,
You know what? I'm gonna show him like anytime someone asks me to show him how to do the magic, I'll show him like rattle off like a fake incantation, and show him a weird hand motion and say, "You gotta keep practicing this over and over again. All right? You know, like it'll take you some time to get it right, but eventually,
you know I'm
Be
asking
sure
for
you-
a deception check, right?
yes, 100%.
This is how magic works.
23.
You just watch as a bunch of people just go like, okay, and just like.
Pretend there's a ball in your hands.
You just teach a bunch
Right.
of people to do
Yeah.
the Hadouken.
Yes, 100%.
And you just see a bunch of people just. Huh! It's not working.
One of the times I'll use Druidcraft to just like make a puff of wind go with them.
One guy goes, I got it! Did you see that? You saw that, right? He goes, I saw it. No, I saw him do it. It was kind of measly. I did one better. back there. You guys were all looking at his stupid puff. Mine was bigger. You can see like a bunch of people just look at him. One guy pushes him over.
None of us believe him.
Nope.
They you guys continue on for a bit. One guy over by you, Cruz, or I'm sorry, Guy, however, does look at you from across all this, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as he goes.
Alright. 2.
As everybody else begins to fade around the crowd and things go quiet.
21. 19 plus 2.
You blink away and you feel like everybody come back suddenly. The sounds of fireworks awaken you, and one guy going, "Ah!" Damn it. As he like starts to do the hand signs again.
I kind of
person
like
begins
shake
to
my
move
head
in
and
the crowd.
looking around.
Can't wait for one of those people that said they did it to just like start a school teaching this ability, and just it becomes a whole city-long grift. Just
You watch the person vanish. Up. Sun still out. Watch them duck. Hood. You continue to move through the city.
you okay there, guy?
I believe so, yes. I just thought I saw something odd. Face in the crowd, but I don't see them anymore.
Okay, well, everyone should, keep an eye out then. It's good to let people know. You just look spooked.
Hollander's definitely on the prowl.
Yes, I will say that.
You guys continue to move through the city.
I am gonna stop and get like a little at one of the shops and buy like a small little pair of earrings or something.
Oh, definitely. You can.
Lady friend.
How extravagant?
I don't know. I'll drop 50 gold on something.
Perfect. I was gonna say 50 gold. You pick up a nice pair of like water drop. You're examining. King comes up, his retinue like sort of surrounding you guys as you're looking at the eardrops. He sweeps up. He goes, "Those are beautiful. Got a special lady?"
I do actually, yeah.
Yeah. I think she'll love those. By me and my mom. Or something like those. Anyway. So, I was talking to Ivan, and he loves my plan. I think I may be able to make it work. Should today go as planned. However, this hunt is central to what I have going for me, especially for our lives not to be at stake. So, I guess thank the lords and thank Estra. Y'all came along, right?
Mm-hmm.
What?
So, come talk with me. I'll fill you in what I was thinking. And you guys start making your way out the west gate. Is there anything you guys are doing?
Keeping an eye out because
Yep.
we gon' die.
I rolled a 28.
I mean, sure, but
No,
I don't-
that was previous on your last stealth checks. To see, or
I
on your
totally
list
get it.
perceptions.
What?
Pugs
a
is
boss
definitely
is
just gonna
stealthy?
keep around Guy.
Yeah, I was also gonna say Grove Keeper was gonna make a point to stay by, like literally glued to Guy.
You guys do, and you guys are close to the king actually doing that. You guys are listening to his plan. He goes, so what I was thinking, I think the best way to pitch this is we, after this hunt, and a successful hunt nonetheless, we bring the ones responsible for sort of bringing this beast to justice, parading through the town to the ports, where he move you and your folk south across the lake, where y'all can be safe somewhere within the forest. However, if we're gonna do this, we gotta make sure there's a safe place for you. I'm not sending folk, your people of Brenfield, I assume, are going with them. I'm not sending folks to the dune. So if there's some sort of big beast within these forests, we're gonna hunt it dead, and we're gonna make sure there's somewhere to send you. Sound good?
Yes.
Sounds like a
Sounds
plan.
good to me.
And I was thinking, real kicker, we can use sort of royal funds, pay all the fishermen in town fee to use their boats. This way we can sort of incentivize a day of sort of use of free vessels, make sure the town is compensated in exchange. Everybody gets like a day off, from fishing. We some sail operators, and we just sort of make a royal decree of it all. As long as we in the fort are willing to offer up some sort of compensation, I think we can get the townsfolk on side. This way, no one has to move. There's not some sort of upset of unknown folk within the walls fighting for food. And should the time come where we need to batten down the hatches, we can do so. Sound good? One wins. Thoughts?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
I
If we
believe
wanna give
this.
that a go.
Yeah, this sounds acceptable.
Think y'all can pitch this to your people on the north wall?
I
Should we
mean,
do so before we leave?
I mean, we're just about out the north gate, or just about out
I mean,
the west
don't-
gate.
Didn't you have some of them some of them coming?
Yes, there
Well,
will
the
be.
tribes are coming here, yeah.
So
Well,
yeah, we could talk to them.
I would hope so. Sounds like we're going to need as much folk on our side to hunt this thing down as gonna need nets, gonna need harpoons, we're gonna need bows, people to keep this thing contained. It's gonna be a full-on effort. Besides, got me now, so gotta make this a competition. As you guys walk with the king, he continues to discuss his plan, and you guys walk out the west gate. As you start to leave the city and cross the moat outside the city, cross a couple bridges and start walking up the western road out of the city before you spy it atop the hill. The edge of a large camp. With fires burning, you can see a number of leather-clad tents, which you do recognize to be wild folk tents. The tribes have already set up, and as the king sees them, he goes, "I think your folk are already here by the look of things." So, looks like my folk are already here too. As he looks beyond the camp, and you can see a whole skew of tents, just assorted different colors, lines of tents lining up behind it as far as the eye can see, spanning over the hill with banners placed systematically throughout them. You can see a number of folk sort of cheer and holler as the king's retinue approaches. A festival continues as you guys reach the grounds of the hunts. The hunting camp is there. The beast folk have arranged themselves, and yourselves, the king, and everyone else here, beginning to grab drinks as they approach. Guards are all about and start to hold a perimeter around the king's camp as you all funnel in. He goes, "This is more like it, a royal hunt if I've ever seen one. Well, prepare yourselves. We're going into the forest at sundown to hunt your beast. And, well, if we're to work side by side, I think it's only fair we fight side by side."
Absolutely.
Prepare
I
some
would,
groups to head into the woods. May the best hunter win. Sound good?
Yes. Are you ready to go now, or should we wait until nightfall when the beast hunts?
Where's the rush? We wait till nightfall. Okay? Folk, unwind, prepare yourself. Eat! I believe food's being prepared. Food's being prepared. Drinks being served. This is a
Of
royal
course.
hunt after all. It's a party. Unwind. He says and gestured toward 2 camps. You can see a visible divide where the beast camp and royal camp begins. But you can see your people, as well as the all abound face. I'm gonna go get something to drink. What
Alright.
are you all doing?
I am taking a short
Making
rest.
making bullets.
Interesting.
I already used one of my spells with the thunder step to catch the king. So I was gonna take anyway.
spells. I've used a majority of my spell slots, buddy.
Yeah, I've used some of mine too.
Listen,
if he's
I
taking
only
a short
get 2
rest,
spell slots, so
I'm gonna channel divinity and take a short rest as well.
I'm gonna suck it up because I can't do any of that.
I have.
I want to make some bullets.
Was today? I mean, I'll take a short rest. I'll get my hidden step back. That's something.
I'm gonna.
The thing I never use except for the one time the other day.
Yeah, harness divine power. Half a proficiency bonus rounded up. So 32. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 second-level spell slots back.
That's cool.
And then I'm gonna get my channel divinities back.
Surprised
At
you
the
didn't
end of
look
the
at the
short rest.
potions. Like, tried to call that out, but I don't have money, so. But someone should, talk with the tribes about them getting to the other side. And,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can probably find some space in the forest. Timberwolf Forest. I think that's the one Chris was talking about, at least.
So what exactly was the deal? Because I was going to the bathroom. People are outside, or like all of the townspeople are going to be in the forest?
Well, he said that he assumed all of Renfield might go with us. I assume, because we were saying how we're all buddy-buddy, but I don't know if they would. But it sounded as if it would
But not the people of Valamir.
I mean, maybe if there's people... I mean, he did want to evacuate citizens. He could have meant everyone. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, does he mean to evacuate everyone south of the
that
in the
would
forest?
be what we would have to discuss further, but
Yeah.
he said that he didn't want to send people into a dangerous spot, but if the plan is to, hide some people in the forest for a time, I mean, Grovekeeper can try to help with that.
Yeah. True.
He said, no, the people of Valamir would have no reason to retreat from this incoming force. People wish to, they can, but he's not talking about a full retreat.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't think so.
I assume no one
Am I
wanted
able
to
to
do
make
anything.
bullets?
I don't have anything to try to do right now, I don't believe. I don't have any things to try to make a potion or anything, so...
Do you have gunpowder?
Gunpowder?
Yes.
I do not have gunpowder, but I have scrap metal.
You need to acquire blasting.
Oof.
Bullets.
You need their accelerant, man.
Almer may have some.
But he's not
He is right here.
here. Oh, he
He's right
is?
there.
Oh, shit. I'll check if Elmar has something.
Elmer is present. You can see he is currently working on sharpening blades for the nearby goblinoids. And you approach and he goes, "Ah! Hello! How can I help you?"
Elmer,
Yes!
a couple of questions. First, do you have any spare gunpowder I may purchase from you? I would like to make some bullets. Yes, I have my bullet press. Yes. Of course, here at camp. We
Here
are
at
going
this
on a
camp.
hunt. I
This
figure.
hunt camp.
Yes, I figure you bring gunpowder wherever you go.
You're right, I do.
Of course. So,
Yeah.
could I purchase some from you?
I have a horn's worth. It's not much.
Well, I could use it to make some more ammunition.
Okay.
Unless you wish to use it.
How much you got?
Gold? I'm kind of tight. I only have, five gold piece?
That's a lot.
Oh, I can pay
that's
for
a
you.
lie, right?
I could probably give you. Yeah, it's a lie.
It definitely is.
You need a deception check.
I handed that man like a hefty chunk of gold.
That's gonna be. What's my lying modifier?
Deception.
It is +6. So that's 24.
If you want to cover this man and his lack of funds, I'm gonna need more than 5 gold for this.
Well, how much do you need? I might be able to go get some before we leave.
Like 40 gold.
Okay. And then my next question is, have you been able to do any work on the site that I requested of you?
Yes.
Okay. I was just wondering. Is it going well? Do you need some help?
I've got the help. It will take a little bit more time. However, we'll need till at least week's end.
Ah, no worries. Good to know. Alright. I will be back with that gold. I come back like 5 minutes later.
He rounded the corner and made it seem like he was gone long enough to get the money. It was a nice touch.
Yep.
well.
Okay,
But
so
other
40
than
gold for
just
gunpowder.
like keeping an eye out for any shady people, I'm kind of just doing a short rest for the hell of it to get my hidden step back in case I feel like using that.
Okay. Nobody's doing anything in particular. Go ahead and give me a tinkering thing. And then try to make
Alrighty. I now have expertise, which is fun. Nice. It's gonna be a dirty 20.
30 You, in the time, while everybody's sort of resting up and preparing for the hunt, you can see music is being played. Sarberine does join the camp and sort of like mingles around. He approaches some of you and goes, "Leave."
I
That was the point.
pat Sarberine on the back and give him a good handshake and congratulate him for his help.
I did what I was told. You gave me the money to do it. I deliver.
You certainly did, my friend.
I was able to keep
I
some for
apologize
myself,
for doubting you. Excuse you?
I mean, everything in the end. And I figured I deserved it. Anywho, I think I'm being called.
Of course.
He slips away. In the time that you have here prior to the hunt, the sun setting, you have a couple of hours. You can short rest.
Was a
Go
heck
ahead
of
and-
it, woo woo.
Do anything you need. And as you are doing so, you do see people are coming by and sort of asking, you all especially, who you are hunting with. As groups are being formed and sort of parties put together to venture into the forest and participate in this hunt. You can see some sort of court official is going around and taking names of those participating, and sort of you can see even the goblins are approached and sort of look to themselves confused as sort of the name taker approaches each of them. They're just like, names. What are your names? Your group? You're partaking in the hunt. You go, who's asking? I'm a court official. It's for the sake of record keeping. Why do you need to keep record? I just need names. And they just kind of go back like that for a moment before he gives up. The groups kind of assemble. One of the individuals who are quick to actually sort of come to you all and ask what it is you all are doing for the hunt is sort of a member of the pack, if you will. Not only is it the chieftain himself, but currently accompanying him as well is Ugog, the Red, as well as Zrovek, as both of them are sort of like agreed to partner in this hunt. They both approach you and they're like, "Tell us, who do you plan to hunt with in this eve?"
I believe we're hunting with the king.
Do not wish to accompany tribes our efforts.
Well, I apologize. No, I believe we were entering as our own group. It is a competition of sorts, lighthearted. But of course, we all work together in the end, not against one another.
No, of course, we will not turn to blows. Our one goal is this beast. I
Yes.
explained such to Slayers, as I believe Zrovek has the rest of the pact. They nod. We will see who brings back the beast, but we see each other out there. We will fight together. And he puts up a fist.
I raise my fist as well. Of course, my friend.
He looks past you at the other camp.
So, is that their human king?
I look over.
Yeah, if he's pointing at him, then yeah. That
Yeah,
is-
he stares past you through the tent of the main tent nearby. The camp you guys just
That
came
would
from.
be the king of Alamir.
He goes,
He smells like a shore, like a babbling brook. Odd. Anyway, we'll see you out there.
and he walks away.
Of course.
You guys are left to your own devices as the sun slowly sets. As the last light emerges, trumpets blare, all as shouting through the crowd. All at attention! Reporting for the royal hunt, please come forth. Trumpets horns blare once more as sort of shouts come across the goblin tribe. Hoots and hollers start to roar. And as horns blare again, the hoots and hollers continue. You can see like the trumpeteers put down their horns and look over at the goblin tribe still going kind of crazy around their fires. As they blare once more, trying to get the attention. The goblin tribe does not get the sort of message, and after 3 or 4 more blares, eventually it's presenting our Royal Highness, Lord Niles Valis, stepping forward to a small stand which is put forth in front of many of the assembled around the camp. Steps forth, Niles, comes, steps up, standing at his dark elf guard who's responsible for his safety. And as he looks toward the crowd, begins to speak once more, boisterously, assisted by magic. Shouts,
Magic.
all here assembled for our royal hunt. I want to thank you all for your participation. This task is not for the lighter heart, and if you have turned out this evening in hopes of taking on this mighty beast, you are the mightiest amongst us, and you are what holds this fine nation together. Thank you one and thank you all for your participation here today, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything each of you this fine land. Today, we look into her eyes and face her proudly. Bear, the day we're born, we enter this forest, try to come out alive the other end. Mighty task we take on to best the forces of nature, but that is what makes us mighty folk. Man. Our nation was built upon frontier folk like you fine people, as well as the fine people of the goblin tribes to my left. I want to thank them all for coming together to stop whatever foul omens plague our lands and fighting side by side as one. Look, all of y'all, to your left. Look at the fine folk who have assembled beside you, and looks deep into the eyes of Mother Nature, says, I will not be bested by you today. I will fight or die trying. Look to them all. Look to friends. As against the world, we are all fighting. For Valimir! He shouts as people echo his cry. For Estalosia! He shouts. Echo his. For Esteraria! He shouts as people echo his cry. Do you all do the same?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, no. Og's is just like
Well, he
quietly
didn't.
standing behind.
He didn't say like I wouldn't for the Valimir, but yeah, for Estaload, all that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
positive for nobody.
I'd call out. I'd even call out like for Brunfield, like and try and get like inclusion.
When do you do this? After the other three?
Yeah.
As sort of the crowd cheers, even the goblin tribes start to cheer at the second and third cheers. They do it in sort of a myriad of different language, mostly Goblin or Gobbish. As the Brenfield cheer is echoed, and the For Esteraria cheer is echoed in as the king steps down, sort of looks toward one of his visors, says something to him. You guys can make out. It's just a simple "How was that?" As he nods as he like steps into the tent. You all are free as you. Niles is putting off. Other people are arranging by the forest edge. The squire shouts, "All participants in the royal hunt, please assemble by the forest's edge." Repeat, all participants in the royal hunt, please assemble by the forest edge. You can see he like starts to quiver as he does the same thing while walking through the folk tribe. Belkar like watches him as he passes. Belkar approaches you at one point and just goes,
So, we hunt together as a pack, no?
Sure.
We hunt together, but also in separate parties to cover more ground.
I think he's fine.
Well, I mean, I think he's
Come with
isn't he
Belkar,
going?
he says, and he
isn't
starts to walk away.
Isn't he going with like? His
Hold on,
people?
Belkar. Real quick. Do you already have who are you hunting with already?
He looks toward like a pack of 6 other dire wolves.
Oh, okay, no. You hunt with them. We're gonna hunt with the king. But best of luck.
Are we not a pack?
No. We are a pack. We're
His
definitely
eyes
a
go
pack.
wide like a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Make an animal check.
That's my stat.
What do
20.
you say?
Well, we are a pack. It's just that in this hunt particular, we're in very small packs, sub packs, if you will. And
That
we're
way,
in
there's
separate
better
sub-packs.
chances for the pack to get the glory.
Indeed,
But all sub-packs are one pack?
Correct.
yes.
So your sub-pack and my sub-pack will be packs together.
Correct.
Brother packs, if you will. Kin.
He nods.
Brother packs.
Walks away. Or we'll remind people, Velkar is a young direwolf.
Yep.
Or a young winter wolf.
Winter, yeah.
He's still fragile.
Don't hurt him too much, but his ego.
You're not gonna be in my pack.
His ego's pretty large, but we gotta watch out for
It's
that.
also frail.
I mean, yes, that's typically large egos are frail.
Mm-hmm.
You all start to assemble by the forest's edge.
I'll
anything else you
go
wish to do
check up
before-
on the king.
Sorry.
And we'll make sure to stay right next to Guy.
You enter, he goes, well,
Just
what else am
bother
I
him with questions
Ah,
about
sorry.
making him.
Hello?
You,
Oh, sorry. I was just wondering if you're ready.
Your face startled me.
you just sort of, never mind.
I avert my gaze down, like away from him.
I'm all set.
Right this way.
Oh, we're going together? I thought we were out there.
You didn't want our protection?
Either way, y'all, how do you all want to push this? I've got guards left and right. He looks about to, you can see, sort of, not only, Drow guard is there. You can see the elven man you had met when you had first arrived at Valamir is there. Eldon.
Yeah.
As
Looking
well
his guards. Looking his guards up and down, do they look like they're good hunters? Like they could be quiet in the forest?
Probably not. I imagine they're
Or are
armored
they
up.
like all heavily armored and...
There are two folk you can see that are. There's like this elven I'm sorry. Yeah, no, there's this sort of elderly human man. You can see half elven. As well as a like kobold who stands at his side, both like heavily leathered up, hooded, and like sort of decked to the nines. They seem to be accompanying the king and readying bows. They are the only hunters, a part of his party here that
Well, we do wish to be moving steadily and quickly and also quietly through the woods. If your accompaniment would suffice in that?
Well, I gotta wait beasts of the the royal associates here, just like myself. But yeah, no, these folk not so much. He points to his guards. I'll tell you what.
I suppose you may pick whichever you desire.
I'll tell you what. I'll head in with these folk. He says this sort of under, and at some point, push comes to shove, gotta get out of there. Yeah. Maybe me and my friends are points towards bad. Royal associates, you're not entirely sure.
Yeah.
Royal huntsman is unheard of.
Yeah.
You give nod to them. We'll seek you guys out.
We'll be sure to be findable to those we desire.
We'll be sure to be nice and loud, isn't that right? And he hits one of his armored guards.
I could even,
Best of luck to you, King.
I'll leave. I can leave my friend here, Peepers, with you. That way, if anything should happen, they could let us know.
The you like sort of flutter your bird over to him. He goes,
Yeah.
He looks over to the word the crow, like in the rafters of his tent, and goes,
He goes,
okay.
he goes,
Right. And what? I just
We'll be keeping an
I'll tell
eye.
that bird if I need to find you, or
If you need to, yeah, she's quite talkative as well.
is that true? He just goes, yes.
Niles goes,
That was, unsettling. Can you not do that again? He goes, yes! Thank you. And you can see he turns away. He goes, good luck out there. I think the more we have out there, the merrier. Who let the best win, I guess.
As well to yourself, Your Majesty.
I'm
No
coming
kind of-
running as soon as I hear a commotion. I'm not gonna let.
Of
you
course.
No,
and I'll kind of give him a
course.
little bit of a bow.
Please
back out
stop
of his
that.
pen.
That's some West Country shit.
Did
That's
you
not
drop
it.
a coin? What's that?
I just turn around and scurry off.
You watch the king finish getting a group of. You can see he is a group of 4 guards, including one of them being the lieutenant, and the 2 hunters. They are met with captain of the guard, Loretta, as they trumpets blare once more, as Squire comes out to the front of the crowd. He goes, the royal hunt will be commencing in the next 10 minutes. Assemble your teams. The royal hunt will be commencing in the next 10 minutes. Assemble your teams now. As you can see, the king has assembled out front. His crowds are starting to form at the edge of the camp. You all sort of mass. It is currently 2-4 and move. Is there anyone
Hell yeah.
else you're taking?
Did you guys have?
Does it look
anyone
like
in mind?
Sarberines in a group? Or if he's interested at all?
Sarberine is playing music at a table right near the camp.
I'll walk up towards
um,
him.
Sarberine goes, hello.
Hey, Cyberine. Were you gonna participate at all?
In the hunt?
Yeah. If you're interested.
I wasn't planning on it. Oh, I'm sorry. You in the time you only have a couple of hours. You can make and with the gunpowder you have a single horn.
Just the whole time Grovekeeper's there with you, just being like, oh, what are you doing that for? And what's that about? And just like constantly bugging you because he won't leave you alone.
Valkar needs to know how many bullets they make. The young winter wolf.
Yeah, he does.
Uh,
He's very he wants to prove that he's better than Patty. So, you know, he's got to keep inventory for Guy.
in the time you have, you are only able to make about 6 bullets.
Yeah, that's 6 more bullets than he had before, though. So that's huge.
With sort of the and with sort of the facilities you have here, you don't have your press heat. You have it back at the camp. Have, you know, a forge here.
Nice. Yeah, that's more than I had, so bet.
You probably made more at camp, but This will do.
Yeah.
This is more than you even used to have. Road.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, there is somebody there, like, sharpening weapons for everybody. Head out. Some last minute are preparing stuff. You can see the Stan, a weapon. There's also a little halfling, or I'm sorry, a little gnomish woman, who is sort of flanked by a horned owl on her shoulder. As she got a staff active. No, this thin and the rest of you, though, prepare as horns blare at the... As everyone's gathering on the edge of the forest, sun goes down slowly, till as the sun
Did it seem like Sarberine wanted to join us or no?
Sarberine is not necessarily interested.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what I figured.
He convinced, but it's
five
not
of
his
us.
seed.
So is it us 4 plus Moog?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Unless there's anyone else you can think of to ask from the tribes or anything.
Do we want to ask anybody from Brentfield, like Dalen or?
Because otherwise it
assuming
sounds like we
Almer
might.
is
It
not-
almost sounds like we're gonna try to kind of stay close to the king, right?
Nathan.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I think
that's also kind of why I'm like, hey, I'll give him my familiar. That way we just always know where he is.
yeah.
Ryan Escore. Or any of the other NPCs.
I mean, I would say if we want to bring like Skulk or something, just because like they're hunters, and they might be nice to have a hunter.
Yeah, Rhinosaur as well.
really
But
good.
that's all I can think of. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you guys wanted to try to bring like one of like your mentory people or anything that you're trying to build relationships with.
No, I'm hearing no's.
No.
I mean, I like
Yeah.
the people I would want to bring would be like people with healing capabilities.
Okay,
that's
like
like Helen Keenhammer.
because
if
that's a
anything,
good
but,
thing
like,
to say. Like I
Brom-
don't have a lot of spell
Bronhammer.
slots to heal either.
Yeah.
You guys want to approach Helen? Braun?
Yeah.
Are there two
Yeah.
suggestions?
Sure.
I don't know
They're
who
around.
they are. I don't
They-
have those on my list.
They're priests from the town.
From Brentfield.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
Who do you approach?
Are they both together or are they?
They,
Separate.
Brom, Helen is sort of by the forge, currently working with who's
I suppose.
Brom is
What would I know about the two of them? Who would be more open to the hunt in general?
either of them.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you're not from Brentfield?
I am from Brent. or- no, I'm not.
You got him. You would know both of them. Really well.
Took this long, but I got him.
Hogs is from Brentfield, confirmed.
What? No.
It's around the camp. Everybody heard it. The king goes, "You're from Brentfield?"
No, I'm from the woods.
You know both. You know
Sham
both of
ruined.
them are forge clerics. Both of them are seasoned in the field, and both of them would be willing to go. Both of them have their armor, which is half plate, fully with them.
True.
I mean,
Yeah, it seems to cramp our style.
Or actually, I'm so sorry.
it's.
What?
I mean, how stealthy do we really need
Breastplate?
to be?
Breastplate? Do I hear breastplate?
Breastplates are
breastplate?
pretty cool, especially when they're made from centipedes.
Do I hear one with a breastplate?
Everyone likes breasts.
Especially when they're
You know
plated.
how cool it would be if the
Mhm.
breastplate stayed when I turned into a giant constrictor snake?
Isn't that what it's supposed to do?
I mean,
Yeah.
but like, there are limitations where it's supposed to like form fit, and with no arms to stop it from.
Would I
just,
know of
like,
anyone else who
sliding
has
off.
healing capabilities apart from like Diavora? Is Diavora here?
Diavora is cool. I forget about the Aarakocra druid.
Diavora. If is here.
I'll go up
Or-
to her.
last time we saw it, they were staying with the Brenfield people.
Yes, I was trying to remember because I'm who else remember correctly. And that was just a bit, so I could bring her back later. Him. I keep doing that. Diavora's
Okay.
name ends in an A, but is a guy. I do that, and I should.
Oh.
Thought they were
Diavora
a
is
guy.
a guy.
Jonathan.
Him pronoun. Not have bird titties. No one has bird titties.
He
Bird titties
likes-
don't exist.
Lux
But
long flights by the sunset.
I imagine bird titties.
bird
every
titties
time.
don't exist.
Oh, like the masculine.
You're lying
kind,
to
you know?
yourself if you're expecting bird titties. He's got bird packs.
Bird
Cool,
packs.
manly.
Yes.
But
Manly
these are
bird
also
titties.
bird people. So who's to say the people part isn't
They have eggs.
titties?
Why would they develop boobs to breastfeed? This is the lizard thing all over
Because people are horny, Chris.
True. That is actually the only valid excuse I will take to that argument. Any player who asks to play a lizard man with tits, I make them admit, fine,
But I'm
you have
horny.
to admit you're super horny. It's a problem. You have to say these words, post them on the server. Anyway. You guys want to approach Diavora? See what they're up to?
Yeah.
If Diavor would be willing to help us on a hunt.
They are doing...
Yo, nice. I did it with him last time. I'll sit in.
You approach them, and as they are currently in the midst, but unfazed, they look up. Go.
Were you partaking in the hunt or planning to?
It is not my normal activity, but I self could assist if needed.
Would you be interested in doing so?
I could do so.
Yeah.
Asking.
We would like for you to help us, is what my friend is trying to say, if you are willing to do so.
I am
The-
more than you.
This hunt is pretty important.
Alright, wonderful.
I'm here to protect the lands, and this thing seems unnatural.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
They stand
That
up.
is good. That means if it is natural, you will help us protect it or move it wherever it needs to be.
I will.
I feel like Grovekeeper and Diavor both look at Guy confused as they're both druids.
I'm sorry. What is your intention here?
To hunt the beast?
And bring it
We are trying to stop
an
the
end.
beast. Yeah.
Yes, unless it is not the beast, but it seems like it is a beast.
Diavor looks at you and he goes,
I am quite certain this is a beast, not
Well then,
of the natural world.
down with the beast.
I can feel its presence on this land. It's unsettling.
All right, cool.
Yeah, if you would
I
like to come with
cool.
us, we are planning to head out and take care of this problem.
I have not prepared the proper spells for the undertaking, but I will help the best I can.
We appreciate it nonetheless.
Let us go.
All help is good.
you guys venture out with Diavora at
Us 5 and Diavora.
not a bad. Okay. Trumpets flare as the approach comes near, and as the sun begins to set and almost vanishes over the hill, What comes next is not a trumpet, but a gut-wrenching screech, which echoes at great volume, with a deep guttural roar sort of at the echoing base within the screech. The music cuts suddenly as a wash of fear rolls over the king. Sounds of the night heard. Voice cuts through. Well, Valamir, you heard her. She's out there. She's waiting for us. Once more now. For Valamir! You hear an echoing cry. For Astraria! A second louder echoing cry as you guys charge into the forest.
I'm gonna give Guy, Cruz, and a Moog, and how many? What's the modifier? 4. Okay, yeah, just the rest of my party except for Diavora, I suppose. So Guy, PCs and Moog, Guy, Cruz, Grovekeeper, and Moog. You all have 300 dark vision for an hour at the start of this.
Okay.
With Eyes of
Nice.
the Night. As we go into this.
Nice. Anybody else got anything as you guys charge into the night? Go ahead. What are you all doing as you guys enter the forest? You can hear people sort of like darting into the woods, taking off left and right, and vanishing into the darkness as the sounds of the camp begin to vanish. The sounds of the forest themselves is all that's left.
As we're also running into the forest, I'll just go, oh, by the way, Diavora, thank you very much for helping. It's very likely that we get attacked by a really old vampire who's going to try and kill Guy specifically, and we're going to need to protect him at all costs. Thank you very much. All right, let's go.
It's a bombshell.
That is often how life goes.
Perfect!
We
Wherever
had kind
the
of like
winds take you.
scouted out the things, cave nest things.
Mhm.
We kind of know where we're going, right?
Yeah,
Please.
it is dark. It is not too well known of a forest, but you can start heading in that direction. I need, but you know where its cave is. In that screech signals it left its cave.
Yeah.
But you start heading in that direction. Go ahead and make
or just at height at this point, you know.
Somebody go ahead and make a survival check.
I can do that.
I'll give you advantage. Or no, I'll give you guidance.
I'll give you advantage.
Okay, sounds good. Guidance and advantage.
Hell yeah.
Um, 22.
22. Okay. I have to make a series of rolls myself.
Nah, who cares about all the other people going out on the hunt?
Nah, they just don't find it.
I mean,
Illustrate the king.
worst comes to worst, I also have locate plant and animals, and I have the feather to kind of focus on, so
Mhm.
like I'm ready to do that as well.
You guys head out.
It's almost like I was planning for this hunt.
You guys venture through the woods, hearing a bunch of different noises, including another screeching call deep within the woods, which sends birds flying. You guys move up and over stumps, trees, over rocks, get to where the venture deep woods. You head further in, find first outside the caves, about half a mile out, mountainside, wide tracks, elves broken from a large creature area. You know this to most likely be creature you're looking. The as you get to the clearing where you felled trees and start peering around, also coming into the clearing, running in at you are met soon. Ronnie Herschel and members of hunting come running in clearing. You can see Ronnie comes in, Marista comes in, and she goes, you look over there, check for any signs over in that direction. As you can see, members of the hunting lodge kind of spread out. Ronnie comes in and just goes, hey, howdy, how you all doing?
Interesting finding you here.
Of course. Any signs of it?
Well, knock down trees over there.
That'll
Um,
be it.
mm-hmm.
Looks like it heading that direction.
Yeah.
All plan.
We're
Head.
still trying to find it, and hopefully, I mean, depending on what it's doing, if we can try to ambush it or something. We might find it after it's eaten a kill or something, if we're lucky.
Marista. Issues. Like we got some. Marista goes,
With my 300-foot dark vision, can I, from this like vantage point, see over
Yes.
the forest at all? No.
or over the forest? You're not at a
Yeah.
vantage. You're still in.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Want to find
The
a vantage?
cave is
Try
like
to.
in the tree lines. Okay.
You're
yeah,
not.
yeah.
You're not by the
Yeah.
cave. Right. You're not by the cave. You're like half a mile.
Oh, okay. Can I try and find a vantage point?
In some travel, but go ahead and make it. Yeah, go ahead and make a. Check. You find. You can't find much high ground without venture.
I'll just climb a tree.
Yeah, or climb a tree.
Climb the tallest tree.
Yeah, you climb the tallest tree. Make a perception.
Yeah, I want to see if I can see it like flying around. Above
Make
the
a
ground.
perception check.
Cool. Nope. It's dark outside, guys.
You.
Moon's pretty dim tonight.
Nothing. What I will say is you don't see anything flying in the air. Nothing big. So,
All right.
That is
Good.
climb back.
No
down.
mist either.
No mist either.
All right. Yeah, I'll climb back down.
Down. See, Marista and Ronnie kind of wall go. No, I think we're gonna follow these tracks. All what is his name? We can.
Sounds like a plan.
I agree. I don't see it in the local area, at least.
Just sneak.
We're
Us to sneak around.
not bad.
I'm not necessarily great, but I could stay a little farther back and let some other people go up ahead. I'm not
no,
bad from a distance either, so
should-
I'd be able to help.
Doing. Y'all should do it as guys.
Mhm.
Do it. We'll go around.
It might be better to have you guys go around and flank them, I believe, personally.
We'll just follow the traditional path.
Push comes to shove. If you alert it, we'll jump on it
Good. Same for you.
for us. Wonderful. Well, good luck. Stealth check.
Okie
Hell
doke. Oof. All right, buddy, we got
Yes.
this with a good old +1.
Boom.
Nice.
Gosh, dang it.
Hey, it could be worse.
That's unfortunate.
My good old +1 is gonna get me a good old 8. Yeah, that's why I was.
good
That's
thing we sent them
specifically why I was like, I don't think I should go around. Like,
I was
don't
looking at my
wanna
plus
turn-
5, and
I
I'm
was like, I
think
could
we're
wild
all right.
shape, but I want to wait in case, like, I want to earthbind this thing before I turn
Mhm.
into something.
Yeah.
A dirty 20 for stealth.
All right. Guy knows how to roll above a 10 on the dice.
Nice, nice. I haven't done. How does this work?
Young Winterwolf.
Yep. Young Winter Wolf.
Forever speaking of the young winter wolf. Of course.
Ever the Young Winter Wolf guy friendly.
Okay, we've got a 7, an 8, a 10. Oh! Thank you, Young Winter. Their end.
Good old dirty 20.
Let's not forget good old Mr.
Moog.
Table Boot.
Moog.
Mr. Table Boot.
We can't use that name here, Chris. We can't.
Not bad.
And a 19.
So Young Winterwolf and Moog off. Sort of Diavora, Grovekeeper, casually in conversation as you guys approach.
Going, oh, what is it exactly?
It's like a bird, but big.
Large bird. Should we not be searching sky?
I mean, I can't fly.
Notice you.
If you would like to, but I mean, also,
I could.
I don't think he wants to impose on you. But if you
is
would want to fly up, I wouldn't go too far, because again,
Because of
you
the
know,
big
it's the big bird. He could get you.
You guys continue to walk as this conversation is being heard. And as you guys are walking, approach it.
Does the dark mound with our dark vision just look like a mound, or?
At first, it does. As you guys begin.
South side, got it.
Beep.
Good old talkative Grovekeeper.
Yep.
If you got a stealth higher than a 20, or higher than a.
Could do no one. Yeah. Hey, all I know is I'll be far back talking with Diavora. Oh, the young Winterwolf is stepping away for a moment.
1. Yes. He did put himself out, though.
Guy. See.
I like the updated outfit.
Wait, which young winterwolf? That's not me.
Okay, I mean, if
Then
we don't
that's
know, it's just
rude.
young Winterwolf.
Yeah. Okay. That's.
It was me. I don't know why it had me as Young Winterwolf.
It's because on the other map we didn't have any tokens for ourselves, so it just gave us one of the people on the board. At least that's what it did for me. But...
I'm not
yeah,
trying
I
to
made
make
myself.
myself
Chris sized me up
It's
a bit.
being
You don't have to
weird.
make yourself that small.
No, it's being weird. I'm trying to.
Like
Don't mind
you
me.
are small, but like
Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Yeah, because you want to make yourself big.
Yeah. There we go. No, that's just normal again.
Yeah, that you just reverted to normal.
It keeps doing that, but then
Go to your
it
appearance and scale it. Don't
Yeah.
do the dimensions.
Yeah, don't
do
do
the
the
scale.
Put it at 0.5 and scale it up.
Yeah.
I see. That's easier. Thank you.
Moog out. Young Winter sides.
Cruz is out there.
Oh shit, I didn't.
Whoever rolled is Young Winter.
I believe that was probably you, Mr. Cruz.
No.
No, you have a
rolled-
10, so that's
I-
probably
Guy-
Mr.
Guy.
Guy Friendly.
Fell
Yeah.
out onto it. 20 still. Friends are.
But you also know by yourself is danger.
Yeah, guy friendly, hunted by.
Would he? Though?
He's not that far. He's not that far.
Would he know
alright?
that from the history of we know of Guy?
Hey, all I know is he's got. He is a ballsy man,
Before.
but you know, tried to help him out.
Um,
Oh,
You
look at
all-
Diavora.
roll initiative for or as you enter the scene, see the mound, see what looks like a black mound until wings furl back suddenly, and a head cocks around, and you see a big, thorny, gnarled 4 arms and a pair of legs whipping out from a tail, and a set of massive black wings like that of a crow.
Could I have kneeled down and summoned my face spirit before?
Yeah, we did not have good stealth.
Um,
But speaking of that, hey, if anyone's willing to shift initiatives with me, I wouldn't mind trying to go as soon as possible. Because again, I'm trying to earthbind this thing right away.
Mhm. I agree.
Unfortunately, it rolled real good.
I tried to get myself up there with the
Queenie has
advantage,
same
but-
initiative as you.
Yes. Queenie goes on my turn.
Guy, how attached are you to that 21?
You're fine with
Um,
switching.
You guys, yeah, I do allow you guys to switch orders between your party.
Not
Player
between.
PCs,
Would
not
Moog be
NPCs.
included there or no?
Player
No,
PC.
not NPCs.
Gotcha. Just us 4. I think, Guy, if you want my 13, I'll take the 10. So you're not like.
And I'll get the 21.
Yeah. So you can Earthbind.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that if Guy's okay with it.
Sure, I mean, I'm not super attached to it as long as it's gonna be some badass shit. So
Well, Earthbind is hopefully to keep it from flying away. If it works, it won't be able
Yeah.
to fly.
yeah, I'm down for that. Plus, I don't want to get away from the group anyway. So
Activating some.
No rush.
Worried.
Oh my
Guys,
god!
But yeah, that's at least been Grovekeeper's plan. Is as soon as he sees this thing and it's a 300-foot range, like I'm just trying to Earthbind it, especially when we're caught. Like,
Yeah.
Everything's restarting.
as soon as
thank
it is
you, man.
Earthbound, I am wild shaping. But until then, I'm gonna keep trying.
Well, as clearing.
I need to reload my page.
Yeah, it was like not loading for me. I just heard it.
I mean, it reloaded like for me automatically when Chris mentioned it.
Yeah, if you
It
again,
refreshed, but didn't start loading.
refreshed
so
and it
just
worked.
refresh your page. And...
Yeah, if it doesn't start popping up the box load,
Oh yeah, if you
Um,
anytime I don't see that green bar, I just refresh again because it just sits there forever in like purgatory.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
okay.
Guy, you wanted to change with
Yeah, I'll switch with.
Grovekeeper.
Guy
So
takes.
it's gonna be Grovekeeper in the 21 slot, and then I was gonna be in the 13 slot, and then
And I'll take
Hogs
the
is
10.
in the 10 slot.
Yes. Grovekeeper 21. Perfect.
Okay, we're beginning. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think other than that, we're good.
All right, I am just gonna immediately cast Earthbind, so they need to do a Strength saving throw of DC 15.
Grovekeeper.
Hopefully that will get them to. Hopefully we'll see some vines come up and grab this thing to the ground.
As you see it turn around and its wings start to flap up, you instinctually cast
Nope.
Grovekeeper, and
Yeah.
you watch as the vines come up and immediately break as the wings spread out their massive 40-foot wingspan.
I will just move up the distance I can, and might as well for the time being. I'll just use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh on my staff, but I'm not wild shaping yet, and that'll end my turn.
The deep crow as it
You have Diavora on here as well.
Yeah, she's done that.
I don't see her on the initiative.
Oh, she's not in the initiative.
He is down
Oh,
at the
Druid.
bottom. There.
Oh, Druid of the Old Ways. Okay.
Yeah, he is
Hello,
down there.
Hogs. He is down there.
you watch as the crow takes off to the air and 60.
Ooh.
Gonna attack you with
That's like super cute.
22.
Yeah, that'll do.
They're gonna take bit and grapple as the fight. That is
I am hurt, but I am
60
still
feet
okay.
movement to fly another 20, get you to. You're gonna go with it as you're grappled and restrained.
Okay.
Mouth. Going to. It's gonna take a claw attack. Ooh.
Nice. Love it. Yes, it'll hit. Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Dex save.
And that's gonna make it do another attack on you. I was contemplating, but that'll decide it. Hellish Rebuke needs a dex save, correct?
Yes, Dex save 16. Well, fine.
It
It'll
succeeds.
still take 12 damage.
Okay, you watch as fire damage wreaths up the side, crow, burning it, and its feathers suddenly place at Cruz. You watch as another
Ooh.
Ouch!
oh, that is not plus 7. Actually activated.
It'd be plus 12, isn't it?
No, there is a check mark.
There is, yeah.
Hmm.
It's gonna be 30.
Did he rolled max on his
He rolled max on his first
You
two.
know, I tried to help you out and get in front, and he went right at you.
Shit. Damage plus
+6.
another.
30 points. Yep. I'm still alive, guys. I'm still alive. It's okay.
That is actually where it
Jesus.
ends its turn, though. As it just soars directly towards you, full 80 feet. That's its full movement. 2 attacks doesn't have a bonus action.
Jeez.
Okay. All right.
I don't think it's something. You can just stop in front of you. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Cool.
That is the end of the crow. Ruse, it is your turn.
I am gonna grab. Can I reach Grovekeeper in its mouth? Like any part of him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine here.
Oh, I'm fine here.
I'm actually having a great time.
I mean, I'm fine.
He's like being dangled, kind of like just.
Hey,
above
we all
you.
know. Hey, we all know shifting into another creature breaks grapples.
Well, I am going to grab Grovekeeper and cast Thunderstep. Needs to make a Constitution saving throw. As I am going to.
Oh, buddy. This crow's just
well-
nat 20ing.
Little fucker.
Jeez.
Fine. Yeah,
Jesus.
right there. Yeah, not bad.
And
Still
damage.
takes 10.
Load a feather fall off as you move.
And
We going
no, it
far.
does it for Misty Step, but it doesn't do it for
Here, you,
Thunderstep.
tell me where you want to land. Right there.
I'm coming right over here.
There you go. That'll be your place marker.
You guys
Jeez.
hear an echo boom throughout the woods as things fly off into the.
I'm hoping that our friends will be alerted by the Thunderstep as well.
I mean, they're like, we're not stealthing anymore.
Right. And I'm gonna say, Queenie, fuck off!
Queenie is gonna fuck off.
And off they will fuck.
Yeah. That's my turn. I'm going to sit down on the ground right there next to the tree and cry.
And cry.
Just stuffing in their intestines.
Yeah. I don't sit down, but I'm not falling prone. But
Poor choice of words.
I will go around the other side of the tree trunk and hide there.
Okay. Guy, it is your turn.
All right. Well, so Guy is gonna run out from where he is, 15 feet to there, and then I'm gonna pull out the old problem solver, and I'm gonna go ahead and just take a shot at him. Since my good old friend Grovekeeper's gone, I don't have to do anything fancy. That's gonna be a 28 to hit.
A 20.
Sorry, 29. 29
will
with
hit.
because it's a +1. Cool. Alrighty. 17 damage.
17 damage. Very nice. You your gun rings and blows feather off. Bro?
Wonderful. And then I will go ahead and back off. 15, 20 feet to here.
So exit.
Oof.
And double attack.
Okay.
Holy
shit!
fuck!
Okay, that's 3 in a row.
That is
Why?
Chill the fuck out.
You take
That's like everyone's health bar gone.
you take 34 damage.
Okay. Yeah. That's lit and sick.
Jeez
I mean,
Louise, bro.
That-
Jeez Louise.
I'm still alive.
At the end.
I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do. I mean, I can. It's a bonus action.
Guys.
I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action, action surge. Just
Nope.
go ahead and
This is a free action if you want to action search.
it's a bonus action.
No, it's not.
Oh, wait, no, that's sorry.
Second
Bonus action
wind is
section,
second
second wind.
Second wind.
Yeah.
Smart
Yeah,
move.
that's a
Smart
different
move.
thing.
Okay, 10. We love that. Plus
Oh, 10 plus?
1
Nice.
from the con.
Lucky you
So
could've.
that's better. Okay. Cool. Yeah, if I'm restrained, then that's my turn. Lit and sick, like I said. Did I say that? If I
Yep.
didn't say that, I said it
did.
now.
You did. It was lit and sick.
Certainly did say that.
Feeling great about this, guys.
Guy. Turn. Mood is going. How bad do you look, Guy?
I'm looking really rough. I mean, I'm not looking like the roughest I've ever looked.
I did say
But-
when we were walking around, I said I gave you all the good berries. You have 10,
Yeah.
but I just so you know.
Going. And.
Chris
Do
is
a
like,
move
what have
or
I
two."
done?
He is going to run up and make and break you out.
Deal damage to this guy.
Oh my god, Moog.
No.
Are you happy, guys? I rolled
Moog.
something
Chris.
besides a natural 20. Are you happy?
Hey. Cool it over there.
Okay. I'm just saying.
You don't have to be
I know-
grinning that
I
big,
know that,
okay?
like,
I'm wild.
I know that we upset you, but
No.
like we didn't.
The problem isn't that it's Crispy that rolled. The problem is that it's Moog. And, like, this man tries so hard. He really does. He's got
I mean-
the best intentions.
Honestly, he doesn't. Look.
Is he the most capable? Is he the most capable? Not always.
That is
good people.
Moog's turn. Hogs, what do you got? Moog has to end
5.
his turn there.
Let's just say we don't call him all reliable.
I think we've all done a grand total of like no damage to this thing.
I have
I've done
He did
17 damage.
and
I'm
I am
just-
all out of spell slots.
You know,
He did some. I'm gonna.
you're out of spell
Fuck
slots from
off,
your short
man.
rest
God
already.
damn
What?
it.
Yes, I
Yeah,
hellish
Hellish
rebuke and
Rebuke and
thunderstep. I'm out of spell slots.
Why did you Huddlish Rebuke?
I mean, because you could have done
It was a good
it.
one,
It's a good
yeah.
option.
Oh man, what
Hellish
to do?
Rebuke's a
What
good
to
spell.
do?
It,
What
and it
to
levels
do.
very well too.
It levels so well. That's
It does level pretty well.
Because that's the
Um,
whole point. You're
It just
Oh.
hurts for warlocks. It really does.
It's just so painful for warlocks.
Yeah, but it's just he needs another short rest. So this thing flies away, pop in your necklace.
all right. I'm gonna.
I'll spend all of my hit dice.
This is so bad. This is not
This
great.
is so good.
Hmm.
You guys got any nets?
This guy's asking if we got nets. What the heck, man?
Hey, you could have prepared for the hunt. I prepared Earthbind. Did you prepare nets?
Nets aren't big enough for this guy. I'm gonna fairy fire him. I think it's the
Alright.
best thing I could do here.
That's something. It's good.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yup. Yes, sir. Blammo.
Old fairy fire. That was almost another nat 20, and I was gonna be like Chris.
That passes.
He watches the fire reach his body.
Move over there. Oh, I went a little too far. Oh, right here. What? No. Yeah, here. Yeah. That's about it, I think. Yeah. I don't got too many options here. I will, with my bonus action, activate Steps of the Night. I assume I'm in dim light or darkness currently.
Yes.
You guys will see sprouting out of Hogs out of the back of him, his cloak kind of separates down the middle, and the fur turns into some like ghostly, almost moonlight-esque wings spreading out from the back of him, and I'll gain a fly speed, and I'll fly up like 10 feet and be about here. Yeah.
Plus.
And yeah, that'll be it.
Cool.
Nice.
Diavora
Flies up and goes, "Oh, actually, I have the perfect spell for this."
and flies forward.
Please.
And casts freedom of movement.
Oh, nice. Now you definitely can't be grappled or anything.
Which means you are still grappled, unfortunately, until your turn.
But you could spend 5 feet of movement to get out
Yeah,
of it.
that'll have to be on his turn. Diavora is then you're then gonna fly about 15 back. This should You watch as like a sort of like spiritual energy begins to wash over you as Diavora touches you. You start to become like wind as they fly back. That is
You're so far right now.
I mean, sure, but that's not 300 feet,
Oh, jeez.
so...
Ignore this.
I'm gonna try to Earthbind it again. We're up to having to use 3rd level spell slots for this, though.
Oh, it's a second level spell.
It is, and I'm
Awesome.
out of second levels.
Yep.
So another DC 15 strength check. God, this guy rolls so high.
This thing is way too good on saves. I feel like.
I mean, it seems pretty strong
Dang it,
as well, but
It
that's
is.
like the
Yeah.
best I
So it's
got.
a huge
Yeah.
creature. They're gonna have pretty good.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this is what I got.
Extremely dexterous as well.
Because the other idea I kind of have, I'm way too far away from, so I'm just gonna have to keep inching closer. I don't have anything else that I'm gonna use. I don't have anything as a bonus action right now. So, yep, I'm gonna end my turn there.
Stay in Grovey Keepy.
Ancient.
Yeah, because it's gonna depend. If I can get close
Mhm.
to it, I might try something. If I can't, then I might be doing something else.
Yep.
We hear.
Good luck, bud.
One is going to die.
Alright. Hell yeah.
19.
Hey! Normal to hits. We like that.
That was 19 damage there.
Yeah, 19. One.
I like to see that.
Front of Ed. Okay. That will. After it flies up a with die.
80!
Yep. 80 feet.
Straight up?
directly up.
That's
Just
awesome.
watch as it goes and just flies up. Okay. That is going. It's full turn. Bruce.
I am going to shoot a couple Eldritch Blasts at it in the air.
Okay. What's the
Uh,
range on Eldritch Blast?
120 feet.
So, how far are you right now?
He's out
90 feet away from it.
Just you're 90 feet. You need to take a step forward.
Yeah, I will. I'll step out from behind the tree, cast my Eldritch Blast, and then I'm moving back. Okay, that's a 23 for the first one. And second beam is a 14. As the first one.
They will both hit. One is just struck away by the beating wing.
Yeah.
What was the
That
damage?
is 5 force and 3 fire. And I just step back behind the trunk and hide underneath the tree.
Okay.
It can't see me. It can't see me. It doesn't know I'm here. It doesn't know I'm here.
Guy, it's your turn. With that spell, you are like borderline incorporeal if you spend 5 feet of movement out of the band. You are 80 feet up in the air.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So, what's the likelihood that I held on to my shotgun this whole time?
I mean, there's nothing that says you would have dropped it. I'd imagine.
Okay, cool.
Pretty important to
Cool. Bet. I'd like to spend a grit point to do a disarming shot.
Okay.
Disarming? Okay.
You're gonna make it drop one thing it's holding?
Alright.
Again, you can spend 5 feet of movement to break any grapple.
With freedom of movement.
Freedom of movement. Oh, that was just cast on.
I think he wants to.
Sorry.
That's what I just explained to you at the start of your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear to God, why do I even say things?
He's got his own
You know what,
plan.
guys? You have dice in front of you. Just have fun rolling them. Just roll and see what numbers come up. Why even
Do
listen
whatever
to me?
you want.
Just have fun. For the next 4 hours, I'm gonna
Okay,
do
so-
in front of the camera.
What I want to do. Okay, so let me tell you what I want to do, and you tell me if I can do it, and we'll see what happens. If I have this freedom of movement, I want to try and break free and then like grab hold of it with one hand, and then shoot it with the other hand while holding onto it.
You want to grapple it? I mean, you could grapple it, then break out.
It would be
You
one
could do
attack action to try to grab it.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Make a.
Yeah, I get 2 attack actions.
Go ahead and make a grapple.
Okay, that's just a strength check. Bet that's my best ability. That was a 2
Oh boy.
Foray.
for 2.
Nice.
I don't think you hit.
It is gonna roll. Its modifier is +6.
Easily impossible.
So as you grab on to,
It's a nat 1, then crit fail.
if you
But that'll
grab
never
on
happen.
to its pincer and it just squeezes and you go in pain. You have 2 attacks, I believe. You could try again.
Yeah.
Okay? You won't be able to shoot it this turn, but
Hey, it's
True.
Its
something.
mouth.
It's something.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again. Might as well.
Not fall 80.
It's 80. Yeah, I'd rather not fall 80 feet.
Or get swallowed.
Not at 12 HP. Maybe at 54 HP, but not at 12 HP.
I don't even know about 54,
Okay.
but 80
We're
feet,
not too
that's a
confident
lot
about
of fall
54
damage.
HP either.
This time was better. It was at 18 for 18.
Alright.
And this
Maybe
guy
this
rolled
time
a
it'll-
natural 20, I bet.
Oh wow, cool.
All
Yeah,
right.
bet. That's sick and lit.
you are unable to grapple it.
So what does that mean? Am I falling?
No, you're still in its mouth.
You're still in its mouth. If you want to use your 5 foot of movement to leave its mouth, you can do that.
And then you'll fall.
Then you'll fall. An important
Yeah.
note: go ahead and make a perception check.
Sure.
Some flying allies around.
We're around.
Jump out.
11. Not great.
You're 80 feet in the fucking sky.
Yeah.
You had Moog underneath you a moment ago, and now you are 80 feet higher than you last were. With your friends once hovering, are now below.
Yes.
What do you do? Or above the trees.
Yes.
So fall into a tree, you know?
I use my action. I already used my.
If you shoot your gun at the ground, right? It's like Barbarian's Raid, right?
Just half the damage, duh.
Says 3.
And you create 5 feet of
No,
difficulty
I mean, I
range.
guess I just end my. I mean, he's gonna
Whatever you
bite
wanna
me no
do.
matter what, so I might as well
What do
fucking
you
shoot
want
the guy.
to do?
I'm
What
just
do
gonna
you
shoot
want to
him.
do, guy?
Don't
Hold
have
on.
an
I'm gonna actions.
Don't, oh, okay.
I don't have an action. I have an action
You
surge.
could use that
So
to
I
make
might
2
as well
more grapple
just-
checks, technically.
Because yeah, but or I could just take 2 shots because I make 2 failed grapple checks
True.
and I'm still
True.
here, or
So,
I
question for Chris.
do a bunch of damage
Question for
and
Chris.
then.
True.
Question for Chris.
After Guy's turn.
Alright,
Unless
never
it's
mind.
important for Guy's turn.
I mean, it's like it's an idea, but
for
I mean,
Guy's the one
Yeah.
whose turn it is. So,
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It seems to me like my options are try to break free and do something, or do a bunch of damage. And so far, trying to break free has not worked. And this thing has already rolled a bunch of nat 20s.
yeah, it's not that trying
and-
to break free has not worked. You can do that easily. I want to elaborate. Breaking
It's
free
literally
is not
just
a problem.
it's just 5 foot
Sometimes there
movement
is-
for you right now. So
sometimes
like,
there
breaking
is an
free
order
is
to
super
things.
easy.
Okay, that clarification is not helpful because I already knew that, obviously.
Okay.
It
I,
was
ju-
not
I
as
want.
Sometimes there's an order to.
I'm
things.
80 feet in the air, so obviously if I just like break free, I will fall.
Right.
My point is, I want to grab onto the fucker.
Right.
But if I can't
Yeah,
grab onto
okay.
the fucker, then I end my turn and I
understand
get
you.
bit
I
and die,
understand you.
or I do
I
damage.
understand you.
Right?
I understand you. I'm just the DM. I'm
Yeah.
trying to let you know your options are
Yeah,
there.
okay.
And you do have the option.
Yeah.
To break free.
Yep. So I'm going to action surge and take 2 shots at it.
Okay.
First shot is, of course, 3 plus 12 for 15. Sorry, plus 1 for 16.
It's a 16 hit.
16 does not.
Damn. Okay, second shot.
You
I'll
are
spend a grip
restrained,
point.
so these. I'm sorry. You are restrained. These attacks are at a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that didn't change it. Okay. I'll spend a grip point to make it not at disadvantage.
Okay.
16 plus 12 for 28.
That'll hit.
Cool. And... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 16 points of damage.
Okay. You shoot it in the face, and it rears in pain after the first shot fires into its mandible.
It's definitely gonna eat you next turn.
Well, it was going to do that no matter what. But
Okay. Moo. Is going to fire a short bow just barely within range. After steady aiming. Okay, he's not going to. Let's crit fish.
Didn't you already crit?
Yes, I wanted to see if it was a double nat 20. That is with his sneak attack since he aimed. Which is good for him. Because currently it is 6, which maxed will do additional 18. So that is 32 points of damage on top of the 14. The real unfortunate is it is and it is only going to half of that, which is still
Wow.
pretty fucking
Hell yeah.
He is then going to shout to Guy, kind of saying, you have to get out! As, I mean, you're pretty far away. There's little is underneath you, best watching you. Hogs. It is your turn.
Certainly not making this easy for me, are ya? I'm gonna. Jeez. Con save. Can I? Well, one, I'm gonna position myself to be underneath the bird,
Okay.
at the very least, and I'll move about 10 more feet up into the air. So that's my movement. For my action and bonus action, I'm gonna. Ay, Dios mío. I'm gonna try and fairy fire it again.
Okay.
I think it's still the best option here, even if it. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I don't have the best other stuff. I'm like last second looking at stuff real quick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Dex save, please. DC 15. Please fail. I'm gonna try and position it so that where it's like it's hitting the back half of it, so Guy doesn't have to, of course. Oh, that's so. Guy, you need to drop. I can heal you down here, but not in its fucking mouth. Yeah, that'll be it.
Diavora will fly up to sort of the same position. And
Yeah, I'm like 60 feet under. You should be 50 feet under. Ish.
And can do to help you?
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm like, this is. Oof.
He's got some spells, but it even be conjured.
It was. It's
Damn
either
it! Solid
Moonbeam
surface
or.
fuck.
Yeah, it's either Moonbeam or Fairy Fire again for me.
In it, fuck that. Okay, looks like we're doing this. Let me see.
that will have to.
Okay. You guys watch as Diavora shouts, Come, we need aid! Loudly as sort of the wind starts to pick up and forming forth are 4 giant canaries which start to fly underneath the
Oh my god. Those are so good! Holy
Oh my god.
The images are so perfect!
They are. They're just like little songbirds that just start tweeting and fluttering all around, sort of
What if I
in a
don't like
circle
peeps?
at the base of Guy. Sorry, what?
What if I don't like marshmallow peeps?
They're all you got right now, my friend.
True.
Fucking
I guess
bad.
beggars can't be
It's
choosers.
that or the stomach. What do you want?
Right?
Diavora goes, please, for the love of God,
Please!
drop. That will their turn. 9 canaries on an initiative.
Oh my god.
Wonderful. Grovekeeper, what are you doing?
I'll move on forward. Well, this is gonna be the last attempt for trying to earthbind it, guys. But I'm gonna try.
I still think it's a great move. It's, yeah.
So, another strength save.
Oh! Oh
Still
wait,
gonna,
no.
no, still gonna beat it. The 15 beats it.
The die
anyways.
alone beats
The
it.
die beat it all
Yeah.
3 times. Like,
Yeah.
but that will unfortunately still be the end of my turn there.
Okay.
Yeah.
The nice thing about that is it would have had to descend 60 feet immediately.
You know, I wanted to stay far away. You guys were like, no, stay close.
I mean, we should have stayed close. I got teleported
Close to us.
far away.
Yeah, like, I don't know. There's a couple of
I
things
don't blame
that happened.
anyone in particular, but I'm just like, I got teleported to the other side of the map. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Mandibles. What do you got? If it's
You're not
20,
getting
don't worry.
closer.
21 points of damage to you, Guy.
He's down.
I'm dead.
Right.
Or down.
unconscious.
There is.
Wait, if the crow kills Guy, then the vampire has to kill the crow.
And then all we gotta do is just resurrect Guy later.
Boom, baby!
Problem
We actually
solved.
did this perfectly. We actually did this flawlessly, guys. It just took one sacrifice, and we got a whole ass side quest done. Thanks, Alandir.
I mean, but then there's another vampire.
Ooh, what if the bird turns into like a sick vampire bird?
Bird turns into a vampire.
That'd be fucking crazy.
It is unable to swallow him this turn. Takes a chunk out of him.
Oh, that's nice. But he's still holding on, huh?
Oh, nice and tight.
Does he do anything else,
he's
Mr.
gonna-
Nice Bird?
He's gonna fly 80 feet up into the air.
Does he take attacks of opportunity from all the little canaries?
He, in fact,
Hey, giant canaries, thank you very much.
does.
Hell yeah.
Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Hell yeah, giant canaries. Give it to him.
None of them hit.
16. Oh, not a 16. God damn it. Fuck.
They all.
Heck.
Oh, actually, to be fair, no. They would not make the attack, as that is not what their instruction is. I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself.
Okay.
Their instructions are specifically to catch what falls. They're using a reaction to do so. The cruise. It is your turn.
He's way out of range now.
Yeah.
It is 160 here.
God damn it, guy.
It's not his fault, dude.
I mean, him dead on the
God,
ground is definitely better than him
Okay,
dead in
stop.
its mouth.
It doesn't matter.
It's okay. It's
Stop.
okay. It's fine. Yeah. It's unfortunate.
There's not really much I can do. I'm gonna move up to this tree. Right underneath there.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna hold my action in case it for an Eldritch Blast if it gets in range.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know how to save him. I'm out of ideas.
Let's actually do that. No, that's gonna be it for me.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, I've got nothing.
Guy.
Not for that high up in the air.
Go ahead and give me a death saving throw.
8 plus 2 for 10.
There's
You
no
don't
con.
add-
Or sorry, there's no con, so 8.
Yes, just
It is
Moog's turn. Moog's turn.
It is at this initiative at which our friends come enter.
Please.
Oh boy. They are in
160 feet up. Oh goodness. Even if I
Yeah, but there's
crash.
birds trying to catch him.
Shit, what?
I think
It's so unfortunate that guy.
I don't know how
The
far
crow
you-
goes in between me and Guy.
I don't know how far you fall in one round, but
500.
Yeah,
there you go. Unfortunate.
enough.
Okay. You're just gonna get a bunch of blank fucking spirits out here, I guess, for some of them.
It's okay. So our hunting friends
They're spread in
stays.
each sort of around the map. They do have longbows, which means they pepper in
Definitely shoot. Yeah.
Honey here. There is Marista here somewhere. Oh no, I don't have Marista. Ronnie, Hunters, and there we go. Okay. Oh, sorry. It's actually Moog first here. into steady.
At long range, yeah.
All the grease. It's gonna fall down, not striking, as the hunter got an advantage.
All right. Some real good ones in there.
I'm gonna add the right model. Okay, well, Bunny is going to miss. You watch as a bunch of arrows fly short of their target.
Yeah.
Ronnie's initiative there. Hogs.
Does it look like it's just kind of chilling up there now, or does it look like it's continuing?
It seems to be fleeing.
Okay. Oh yeah. $60 feet. He's 160 feet in the air. I'm 20 feet in the air. If I flew up. I can dash. No, I can't dash. Oh my gosh, I can't dash. Yeah, there's not much I could do at all. I don't think. I could fly up 60 feet with a dash and then not be within range to healing word.
But you're still giving chase?
Yeah, but it's way faster than me.
What would Hogs do?
What would Hogs do? He's not in any of my ranges, really. I mean, he's in sleep range, but he's a giant fucking bird. There's no way I knock him to sleep. I think Hogs might try though. I guess.
I mean,
there's no way.
You're gonna want to do it at high level.
Yeah. There's no way though.
It's not impossible, but you'd have to roll high for sure.
Uh-huh.
People have been hitting it.
No, I'm not within sleep range because it's an action and I'd have to dash to get within range. Right? Because I'd move up, I'd be 50 feet up. He's 160, so he's 110. Yeah, no. There's nothing I could do here. I'll just. I'll fly up 50 or 30 from where I'm at, and I'll hold my action to try and catch him if he falls. But
Okay.
That's about all I could do. I don't have super long ranges.
Giant canaries now. They've been... You watch as they fly 60 feet up in pursuit and start fluttering around, sort of giving chase. Actually, I can make a choice here. Yeah, the giant canaries are going to fly up and dash towards the crow. You hear Diavora shout, "Get it! Get it!" In a loud, shrill, shrieking voice, a tone you have not heard Diavora take. As Diavora flies up 30 feet, is going... Diavora is gonna fly up 30 feet, ready in action at you. Would you fall? As well. At 60. They give pursuit. Grovekeeper, what are you doing?
So at this point, as far as what I'm gonna be able to do is have to try to turn into something that can run fast. And as far as stat blocks I have, I don't know if I would have seen anything that would have been an equivalent of like a Moorbounder, because I could turn into that. And they have a 70-foot movement speed. If I can't do that, I'm probably just turning into a dire wolf, and I'm gonna try to, I guess, pick up a close ally and try and just keep running after this thing. We also know Moog is really fast.
Moog or Cruz, those are the only two that are on the ground.
And all the hunters, I guess.
Let me finish changing myself.
Or Cruz. I mean, Cruz is behind you, but you're going for close.
Yeah, Moog, Cruz, or a hunter.
Oh, you said
Go on without me. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll catch up.
This,
Cruz is about to make a deal.
He says he's fine, it sounded like.
Yeah, he said he's fine, he'll catch up.
I don't see anyone under the canaries because I just can't, so I think that's everyone on the ground, so
There's
I will...
a Moog right here.
Again, I know Moog is like really fast.
Yeah.
I think he's just as fast as me. I'll see if this hunter over here wants to jump on. It's like 30 of my feet.
You lower your shoulder to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll hop on.
And then I will use the remaining 70 feet I'll have after an action dash to just keep running after whatever direction this thing ends up going.
So you're going to hold your action to see which direction it goes?
Yeah, I'll use my 20 feet I had left to get like a little more under it, and then my action to hold the 50 other feet I have to follow whatever way it goes.
That's actually good, because the hunter says, "Stay close, I've got a shot!" as he's pulling back a bow. The ancient Deep Crow's turn. It is 160 feet up above you all now at the moment, with Guy in its mouth. It's got canaries fluttering around it, and it is dripping blood in the sky down below. It is bloody. It has to choose whether it wishes to suffer another round of attacks from you and your ranger now have flocked in around you, and these canaries. Or it wishes to disengage and get the fuck out of here. It's going to drop Guy.
All right. Nice.
As you watch, it takes off flying 160 air. This turn. Guy. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It flies 160 feet and then drops.
Oh, that's nice.
It's not a nice animal.
So if the ground is what deals the last death saves, does Alandir have to kill the ground?
The ground.
How does that work, you know?
Sorry, one second. I have to double check. He has to kill.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Take your time. I know there's a lot of fine print to read, so. Jeez.
But you watch as it takes off 160 feet. One direction. Guy is dropped. Those of you who held an action to catch him can start in the direction, but your chances of getting there in time are slim. Your wolf companion can start to head in that direction, but Guy begins to fall. Guy, you hit the ground.
You said we get to dash instead of trying to catch him?
Yeah.
In that direction? Okay.
Guy, you are still alive.
With one death
Barely.
save?
With one death save.
meaning? Hell yeah.
So you mean two? Because I failed.
Two,
the
But yeah,
other one.
you have one chance. If it's a bad roll, you're on the door.
It,
Two
however, takes off. Cruz, it is your turn.
Jeez.
You watch as something dropped through the sky. You.
Right, shit. I'll...
Said it went 160 feet. Okay.
I am going to... wait. Sorry. I'm going to pop into my necklace. As an action, bonus action, I'm going to say, Queenie, come get me!
Okay. Queenie starts flying towards you.
I'll run 30 feet towards her
Yeah.
before I do.
You guys can get linked up then. With her full double dash though.
Yeah. And I'll mentally command Queenie to follow
Them.
them. And I'm gonna lay down on the bed and just go, ow.
Guy. It does.
Nine.
Guy has fallen.
Hogs have a diamond.
We don't have a diamond.
Ronnie.
Move Diavoro, but yeah. Moves under a canary, so. I calculated it. Even if I moved my full speed, I don't get close enough. Even if you pass the save, so. Birds running. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna action dash, move towards Guy. Make sure I don't lose him in the ground.
Running. Trees. Those two.
I mean, over to Guy. Oh, I couldn't keep up with the Raven if I wanted to.
Question about where it's heading. Does it seem to be heading in the direction of its lair?
No.
Okay.
What? The opposite.
Mm-hmm.
If am I able to get to Guy without dashing or with
where are
50
you-
feet?
Far going in.
Okay, then yeah, I just have to run all the way there. I mean, I don't have much else anyways, but
You dash there. Ancient coaster off. Cruz, you and Queenie start flying toward your friends. What the instruction
Yes.
was? Yeah. You can get their turn. Die. Clutches it suddenly, as friends start to, Ronnie is running by, bows drawn after the ancient crow, but sees her body die and spent one day with that fire. Awe. Done. Let their clothes. It is not a moment running other two. Both you can see Rovek, well, all running up as you guys stop. Momentarily found guys. They stop suddenly and goes, it's flying off! It's getting away! As the king stops and pans toward what you all are.
Just track it! Don't make it for nothing!
The king goes, go! And shouts, as we have a cleric. Are you able to help him?
I don't have the resources. We've been shit out of luck since Brentfield. I can't.
Asara! You watch as this young, sort of elven woman sweeps from the back. Help them! He
doesn't have much time.
She rushes over at Knox. And you can see some of them run off. Tribes stop, towards you all, brush them off. You can see Zrovek points to others to follow as the king does the same. Rovek and the king kind of look at each other with both of their advisors sort of stationed around them and look toward the wall, hang their head. Sarah, do what you can.
Who sticks behind?
This young, this young elf. Get to cleric. Stop suddenly.
Do you have diamonds? It's okay. I kind of expected this to happen today, believe it or not. Hogs is like very frantically he pulled off his backpack and is like sifting through his resources and what's inside. He pulls out 2 copper coins, places them on Guy's eyes. Okay, we just need keep his head still. All right. And I'll look up and just look up at the moon for a second. I'll begin my incantation to cast Gentle Repose as an action.
Gentle.
So what I know, because like Revivify, it's like a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would need to cast it within that minute, yes or no?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So no, I would just cast it as an action.
You instant cast it. And you watch as the wave light washes over and as you Sarah goes, I'll help you with the bottle. Come, grab one end.
Hold on. Let's wrap his head so the coins don't move. It's really important. I'll use a thing of my healer's kit because I know there's bandages in there and whatnot. I'll use 1 charge of it if I could like accurately and adequately secure his head in a way. Like I'll completely mummy wrap this bitch.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Just
As you do that, you're... Guys, is this a friend of yours? As you watch backing up, from trees, along with two of his knights, comes the king, as Rovek does the same, backed up by two, of his, men, as they kind of, like, flank toward you guys, just backing up from something within the trees. You can see it clear as night, though, as Alandir floats out of the tree.
He's gone! What more do you want? It's the bird you need! It killed him! You're all about revenge, right?
Shadows around the figure. It's just a smile. Wicked and gnarled smile. The king looks towards you. Rovek. And gives you a look. Get your friend out of here. That no one passed. Out a blade which cuts like ice through the air and holds it to Alandir. You watch as a trail of coal comes off the sword, leaving like silvery wisp in the air as he draws it. Rovek as well pulls forth his halberd and held it at the
Does Alandir make a move on us?
he begins to move close. What are you guys?
If he's
I mean, I can pick up whoever's with Guy if they want to hold him on me and just run.
I'm
I don't
still in
wanna
my
run from this
necklace,
fight.
so
I don't want to run from this fight. I'm gonna use my action to channel my divinity and give Twilight Sanctuary. Hopefully, most of our friends are within 30 feet of me. That'd be
I'm
epic.
definitely right next to you since you're with Guy.
You
Yeah.
cast forth your Twilight Sanctuary.
Oh yeah.
As you
All
stand
right.
in front of your friend, the king.
We're not running from this
and
fight.
leader of the pact, both standing to guard you, and you plan to hold as the body of Guy sits wrapped, gentle repose behind you.
You know, one good thing is that the king feels a little at fault about this, so he'll probably lend us a diamond and we could just revive you tomorrow.
Asara, while you're casting the
If
spell,
that happens.
Asara did
Yeah.
mention, we have diamonds back. Let's get
Okay.
before the comment from.
Yeah.
Do know that is the plan. And
Cool. Tomorrow.
if you-
got
Guy
some
is a tomorrow
issues.
deal now. He's mummy wrapped. If the coins get jostled and he's mummy wrapped, I don't know what else to say. I did what I could.
Guys have
Yeah.
he's not like permadead. At least there's the possibility of resurrection.
Yeah. Oh boy.
All right, stream.
good night. Find out. Guy will